Welcome, everybody. Sorry for the delayed stream, as is the toughest thing. It's not the vertigo where I'm constantly dizzy all the time. That's the biggest struggle. That is the struggle, though. It's not the fact that I have trouble sleeping and all that other stuff. It's the fact that I can't be a consistent human being anymore. And I can tell you, sometimes it wears on you both physically and also your mental health. But sometimes you just got to say, you know what? I'm going to do this stream no matter what. We're going to make it happen. And today's the day, everybody. We're going to get a whole week worth of streams in, no matter how much other stuff is going off the rails. I could not fall asleep last night. Oh, man, I had one perfect day. I mean, you really cherish those days where you go to sleep like a normal person. You get up in the morning like a normal person. And then I was trying to stay up, but I'm older, everybody. So as I'm sitting there and I'm saying, okay, don't fall asleep. I want to try to fall asleep at a normal time. I just blink out of existence. I just like, boom, there I go. I'm out. It's like when your phone dies. That's pretty much what it's like. I just doze off, and I dozed off for like an hour, and then I woke up, and then I knew I was screwed. I couldn't go back to sleep. And I thought, you know what? Instead of coming in and being tired and all that stuff and all of that, I would just say, you know what? Gonna rest up. Come back in. Then we're going to have a fun day of battles and doing some Valheim and all of that. Maybe even give you guys some loot today. How about that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a giveaway today as well. I appreciate all you. Hey, yeah, how you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat. How you doing? Oh, I miss you too, bro. I appreciate you coming in, hanging out. But, take care of that real life first, bro. Always take care of that real life. That's something I say to all of you very consistently, as well as to my mods and whatnot. Make sure to always take care of that real life first. My little stream will be fine. It's not like this is a mission critical thing, everybody. I mean, it is to some people who want, a little bit of positivity in their day. But, I'll be fine. I'll get by as I always do. Man, I just was having a coughing attack. I've been drinking some water there, but still not helping my voice, as happens. Now, don't forget to go retweet, everybody. I'll go ahead and throw it in the chat. Let's get those retweets out there, get those fired up, so you guys have a chance to be part of the giveaway. I say we just fire it up right now. I'll give you guys a chance to get it fired in the background because I'm going to forget. Let's do it. So that's kind of the most frustrating thing, because I really prided myself on always being on time. Actually, I would always be early, because if you're on time, you're late. That's the way I look at it. So I would show up 5-10 minutes early to everything that I would do, just so I knew I was never late, and it worked really, really well. Everybody, so if you want a great tip for working and being the AO #1 at what you do, show up early so you're not on time. Don't be on time. Be a little early, and then that's called on time. Because people won't be wondering where you are and what you're doing. And I feel like that's the worst thing. And I try to communicate to you guys and also to my mods as best I can what's going on. That's why you'll see me post on my Discord and my Twitter saying, hey, I'm not going to be on until 12, or I have to delay the stream, or there'll be no stream today. I try to keep that communication going as best I can, because I don't know either, everybody. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming this morning or not, because my medical conditions is ever changing. So that's probably the toughest thing for me. Oh my God. Oh wait, I just also just noticed something else. I'm out of hard drive space. Hold on a second, everybody. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick. This is going to be a short recording. A very, very short recording at this point. Let's clear this out. There we go. All right, that'll be much better. I do record the stream every single time. It's about 200 gigs. And right now I got about a terabyte worth of streams on my PC that I've already copied over to be processed, and I forgot to remove them off because I was getting so tired. I was getting so tired I couldn't function. Little Killer Fox coming in, redeeming that streamer pal, and Job Boy says hydrate some more, Kismet. All right, I'm on it. Let's hydrate some more. I literally just drank a full one of these just a minute ago. Trying to stay hydrated. One of the best things for your health, by the way, everybody, is to drink water and drink it very consistently throughout your day. It flushes out your system. It actually helps you a lot. It will actually help you lose weight because it will fill you up a little bit more when you do drink water along with a good meal. Instead of just eating the meal and then having fluids afterwards. I find that works for me. It doesn't, I imagine it doesn't work for everybody, but it does work for me to have a good balance between drinking water or drinking something like orange juice with water. And then I don't eat as much. It does help a bit. It does help a bit, a big time. It's like been 2 months since I've been here. Well, thank you for being here, Little Killer Fox. Now, do you know what that Streamer Pal is all about? I hope you do. Streamer Pal means you can go and shout out your stream on my Discord, as well as be part of my stream team. And now, my stream team is nothing you have to participate in. It's not like we do events or anything like that anymore, because I just physically don't have enough time. But what I'm going to be using it for is auto-hosting all of you guys when I'm not online. So it should automatically go and host you guys. If someone come into my channel, it'll host whoever's on that list. So I'm gonna go ahead and add you after the stream. It doesn't instantly happen, so I have to do it off the stream. So may do it today, tomorrow, the next day. Don't be in a rush, because I will do it eventually. You'll see me type it into Discord and into my Discord and say, hey, Little Killer Fox, I've added you to my Streamer Pals. And that'll give you the option to shout out your stream. So you never know, all the people coming through my Discord might see your stream in there and come over there. And you might get another follower or two showing you some love. So that's what that's all about. It's called the Kismet Love Trade, where I send the love off to other streamers and whatnot. Now, of course, read the rules in there about shouting out and then letting everybody know what type of stream it is, PG-13 and all of that stuff. All those rules and things are in there for you to utilize, but that is an extended part of the Kismet Love Trade, where I show the love to literally thousands and thousands of streamers I've done in my time as a streamer here over the last 6 years now. So pretty awesome, pretty awesome. Hey, Kismet, it's been a while. Yeah, it has, wasn't it? Yeah, join us. Yeah, we're going to be playing some Valheim today. We're going to be working on our mega base. I love this game. It is so incredibly fun and very, very addicting. I'm just thinking about it all the time. I'm thinking, hey, I got to go and I got to build this thing, and we got to work on the farms, and we got to do all of that. Absolutely love it. When your game really ignites your creativity, when you're not playing it, that's a great game, I think, anyway. There we go. Things are starting to level out with the 5th kid. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Sometimes it's tough. It's tough to manage all of that real life stuff. Your stream brings happiness and levelness to the masses. I miss hearing your inspiration. Oh, well, thank you. Well, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, everybody. Just bring some love into the world. Bring a little bit of happiness to people in their day. Because, you know, life is a really difficult thing, as proved by today when I was having trouble sleeping and being very consistent on my sleeping. I miss that. I miss the ability to sleep like a normal person. If you're new to my stream or you haven't been around here in a while, of course, I have sleep apnea and vertigo. I've talked about it many, many times here on the stream. I have a pretty extreme version of both of them, and it is a daily struggle just to get out of the bed, and will continue to be so until the day I die. So I have to basically say, nope, getting up. I'm going to do a stream today. We're going to make it happen. And sometimes I'll have to leave early and leave the stream because I'll get too dizzy, or sometimes, like today, I will have to delay the stream so I can rest up a little bit, so I can be full strength for doing some battles and stuff like that. I try not to stream when I'm too sleepy, but you can see it in my eyes sometimes. And people say, oh, Kismet, you look tired. Well, sleep apnea. That's going to cause you to look tired all the time. But I try my best, everybody. I try my best to do my best, and that's all you can ask of yourself or anybody else. There we go. Fine with me. There you go. It sounds good. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate you coming in. And whenever we see someone come in who hasn't been in the stream for a while, you know what we do? We give them some love. And actually, on their behalf, we give love to the entire chat. That's right. There's 1,000 kiss caps for Little Killer Fox coming in, hanging out in the stream today. Everybody in the chat loves you right now because you're going to have a chance at these giveaways. Now, see, look, I already got distracted on the giveaway, everybody. I already got distracted. Hold on. I'm glad I said it again because I was just about to move on to the next thing. Let's do it, everybody. Let's go ahead and give out another skin for Stream Raiders. I'm going to go ahead and start it right at the top of the stream again so I don't forget. See, this is the problem with sleep apnea, everybody. All right, I've got that giveaway going. You see right down there, it tells you a bit on how to be part of the giveaway. I'll have Saltbot come up as well and tell you. And Yangi, I'm going to replay that here in just a minute. No, did I just miss the stream? You did not start plays. I'm just starting it up. And we're starting a giveaway right now. Feel free to be part of that giveaway. I see Rotisserie G in the chat says, Happy Chicken Dance and Shade Sunglasses Day. Did you know that I had some shades that I had for literally 20 years? 20 years that I wore every time I get in my car, because I got convertible, put the convertible down, put my glasses on. It's the ones that go around. So I find most sunglasses really annoying because they're like the sun gets in. And I like the ones that curve around your face. Also great for stuff that flies in from your peripheral vision, like, you know, you're working on your lawn or whatever, and something might try to hit you. But my daughter bought me some glasses. I think they're over there by my tool thing. My daughter bought me some glasses, and it was like the weirdest thing because my daughter bought me those glasses and my other glasses like broke right at that same moment, the same day that she bought me new glasses. So that's a weird like fate thing, trying to tell you, hey, you should wear these new ones. And I was like, all right, 20 years of those, bye-bye, and then got some new ones. Now, see, I'm not driving as much as I used to as well, so they usually just sit around most of the time, and I just usually use it in there as well. Now, if you want to be part of the giveaway, here's what you need to do. I'll give you a little hint on how it works. First, you go exclamation loot to see how much Kiz Caps you have. Now, for every ticket, now you get one ticket for free, no matter what. So you go exclamation ticket space 1, and it will give you a free entry into the giveaway. But it's actually 10 Kiz Caps per one ticket when you're doing it. So if you want to buy, say, 100 tickets, you need 1,000 Kiz Caps, which I just gave to all of you. So you got at least 100 tickets that you can go ahead and buy, unless you've already bought some. So if you buy some and then try to buy some more, obviously it reduces the amount, so you have to figure that all out. The easiest way to figure it out is just take the number that you have and just drop the last number, right? Because it's in tens, right? So you just drop that last number, whatever that other number is, that's the maximum amount of tickets you can do. All right? I think that should help you a lot on how to do the thing. How do you give points? Exclamation give points, and then the person's name, and then how many points you want to give to them. You can give points to other people that way. If you are a subscriber, that's a subscriber perk that you can give away points to other people. Isn't that cool? I think that's awesome as well. I used to have a thing called Make It Rain, which I really love, and it was in a thing called Revlo. I think was the name of that old program. And what it would do is everybody in the chat could use their caps to give caps to everybody else randomly in the thing. I would love to have that feature as well. I should go in and ask Stream Elements to add that feature. People in chat can make it rain. Let me write this down. I'm sure I got that written down somewhere else, but I'm going to write it down again because it's now on my conscious thought. So there we go. So you guys can be part of the giveaway there as well. Oh, do you want to know what the prize is? Well, let's go and get into it, and we'll show you the prize on the side. Let's go. I know my allergies are kicking in, man. That stuff's going down the back of my throat. I don't like it. I don't like the allergy stuff. All right, everybody. If you want to know what the giveaway is, it is right up there. It's a Panda Monk skin for Stream Raiders. You can go ahead and do that. Now, I told you a little bit about it, but to save my voice here, I'm going to have my buddy Saltbot come up and tell you all about it, how to be part of the giveaways and stuff. It really does help save my voice here in the stream because I do a lot of giveaways. All right, Saltbot, do it.
Hello, this is Saltbot. You might be wondering, what are Kiz Caps, and how do I use them? They are loyalty points for watching Kismet stream. There are many ways to earn Kiz Caps, whether you are a streamer or viewer. Some free, and some are for above and beyond supporters. Let me show you how. The easiest way is to hit the follow button and earn an instant 1000 Kiz Caps. or by hosting by going to your channel by using the Twitch menu in the upper right corner, open your chat in a new window and type /host space Kismet. Another way is to team up with other Wasteland Tycoons in the chat and earn 500 caps for every 5 retweets on Twitter. Each time you unlock another 5 retweets, the amount increases by 500 each time. So you get 500, then 1000 more, then 1500 more, etc. Use the RT command in the chat at any time to find the right tweet. Earn even more bonus Kiz caps by participating in the chat with some GGs. If you want to go above and beyond, you can donate to the stream or subscribe using your Twitch Prime. Or choose one of the 3 levels of sub support. This will get you instant and 5000 Kiz caps, plus Kismet emotes. Earn 3 times Kiz caps just for hanging out in the stream and 3 times the chance of winning contests and giveaways. Let us talk about how to enter Kismet's giveaway. First, type !loot in the chat to check how many Kiz caps you have. Remember that each ticket costs 10 Kiz caps. You are now ready to enter the giveaway. Type !ticket, then add a space and type the number 1. Everyone gets a free ticket and a chance to win. If you would like to buy more tickets and increase your chance to win, you can buy more, like 10, 1000, up to 10,000 tickets per giveaway if you have enough Kiz caps built up. Thank you for being an amazing part of the stream and good luck.
Holy mackerel, man, going in a coughing attack there while you guys were watching that. So if I look like I'm crying, it's just because I'm coughing so much today. I don't know what's up with that. All right, everybody, we are in the starts of our mega base here, done by, of course, not just me, but my crew as well. And you can see we've got a little bit of a village starting down here. And, of course, as it often is in Valheim, it's a little foggy. It's getting to the end of the day, even though I literally just logged in. Let's go ahead and get into the bed here. And while my guy takes a quick nap, let's go ahead and fire up some Stream Raiders as well. Oh, once again, we run at the head of your warriors, the weight of your father's axe in your hand. You wake with a war cry on your lips. To battle! All right, everybody, we're going to get into some side game here, which is called Stream Raiders. Very, very fun. We're going to try to get as many battles in as we can today. Let's just go ahead and start up by going to the chest one here. This one always seems to be the same every time. It always seems to be this one. All right, now here's a good one here, everybody. Oh, rogues right here. Right here, everybody. Now, again, my goal is to get you as much loot in Stream Raiders as I can. Right now, we're crushing it. We got tons of peeps we can put down. But I would put your rogues right down here in that bottom left corner. I'm going to put my character there, and I'm going to speed run you down in there. Now, before I put my character down, you guys can start putting yours down. I'm going to go check and see if there's any quests I can work on today. I get 5 assists from healing. Okay, well, let's try to get that going. We got to win 10 battles. We got to take down some slime. And we got that one. That's a long-term one we're working on. Let's go to the store here. Let's check and see if we got any scrolls for our current guys. Barbarians, a warrior. What else we got here? Barbarian and bomber. All right, there we go. Now, these other ones are already max level, so I don't need to buy those. So we need to do some healing. So I'm going to go ahead and put Norbert, my healer, in here for you guys. And just have you guys just run in there as fast as you can. Get as much loot. Now, again, if you put in your rogues right here. Now, normally I tell people to put it in the back. Now, the reason why is so that we drag all the aggro and then your rogues run around and try to get the loot. But in this case, there's not that much resistance, which is very strange for a 4-skull. This is very, very little amount of mobs. You can literally put your rogues right here, and I'm going to boost everybody who's right here in this corner. I'm going to boost everybody who's right here. And so that means you're going to run really, really fast, and you'll be able to run down here and get this gold. Maybe even get over here and then sneak your way up here and get this top stuff too. But we'll try our best to get it going. Oh, look out. Here comes the bombs, everybody. Gonna get bombed. Yeah, here they really are. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go flying. Go flying. All right, let's get back to it. All right. Now, again, if you want to come play some Stream Raiders with us, it is free to play. You can play on mobile or on desktop. I know a lot of you guys who are watching my stream are on mobile. So you can follow that link right there. Find me, your Captain Kismet, give you access to the battle board. And you go ahead and put down your units. Remember to put down as many units as you can. Now, here's the thing. A lot of your normal units cool down within about 5 to 10 minutes, right? So a great thing to do is maybe to start with a archer, because it takes 10 minutes for them to cool down. And then by the time 5 minutes goes by, you can then put down a warrior. And then by the time you're done doing that, guess what? Your archer's back up again, right? And then, again, you can cycle them in. Now, some take a lot longer to cool down, like an epic unit or, an uncommon unit or an epic unit or a legendary. It takes a really long time. It takes hours for that to cool down. But you can put those down. And, of course, the more you put down in our battles, the more loot everybody gets, right? So work together, just like we work together in games like Valheim here. You guys work together in the chat and in Stream Raiders to get it going on. Now, you might also notice these little guys running around down here at the bottom. Those are called stream avatars. That's you guys right down there in dragon or corgi form. You can actually go in and create your own corgi or dragon, or make one day and make another the other day. You can do it right below the stream. I have a lot of interactive stuff here in the stream. I actually am going to eventually tie that into your ability to unlock more stream avatars, as well as your ability to eventually do giveaways here in the stream as well, or to earn stuff here in the stream. That's a long-term goal of mine. But for right now, you can actually redeem things that go along with that. And I'll go ahead and pull that up here. Right here. Here we go. Now, here in the light purple here, like you saw, someone did a bombs away there. Who did that? Star Plays did. All the light purple ones go along with the stream avatars down there. So if you are doing that, it will drop in there. Now, I've got another thing I call battle mode, everybody, where I do additional battles beyond the regular stream. So I stream for about 6 hours or so, and then additional 4 to 5 hours of battles when you don't see me. I'm working behind the scenes on videos and doing all sorts of stuff in real life. But what you can do is you can participate in that as well. Now, I am also working on the ability for my stream avatars to also be showing up at the same time while you're doing that battle mode. I was working on it yesterday, and it's looking good, everybody, looking good. So maybe we'll roll that out next week, where we have both stream avatars and stream battle mode in the same at the same time. So you can be doing battles in there. You can be fooling around with the stream avatars while you're also watching the battles and being part of the battles. There you go. Oh, look at that. EMZRT just gave Star Plays a whole bunch of Kiz Caps. Oh, man, you're styling now. That was super nice of you, EMZRT. I appreciate your awesomeness in the chat. All right, everybody. Now, again, let's go ahead and replay the Yankee one here. Bam! Thank you very much for getting on the Kismet love train and bringing that 7 months of sub-love. Yankee, of course, one of my former mods, who's out there taking care of his IRL. Always great to see you, man. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out in the stream. If you notice that whenever we get started here, I do like to replay all those alerts, because those alerts do not play in my primary screen, because I'm usually talking to the chat. So look at that. I'm already getting a network thing up there in the upper left corner. All right, we'll see how it goes. Now, as you can see, we got a little tiny base going here. Actually, we got quite a large base that we cut out this whole backside of it here. And what I was doing at the end of the stream last time was I was working on these awesome gardens that we're going to be putting back here. This is quite humongous. Now, again, remember, it's not just me. This is my crew who has been working on this. And if you are part of my crew, I have put the info in there. You're welcome to come join me. I am starting late today, so they do have like work and things like that they have to do as well. So it may just be me today, but this is Anon here building all of this part. Soul had come in and he started working on our food area, which is awesome, because check it out. We go over here and now we're going to have comfort 14. So we stand right here. What's going to happen is our rested is going to last much longer than if we just did, say, a comfort level 1 by a fire sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Which is great, because you don't have to go back and try to go in front of the campfire to get that rested going. There we go. 21 minutes of rested bonus. Now, that rested bonus should be on all the time in this game. This game is very food dependent. As you can see right now, right down there, I literally have 25 health. And that's not a lot. It is certainly not a lot of health. And let's go look for some food over here on this side. And let's see if we brought any food up here. I know I had seen some in here previously, but I don't remember which box it is. There it is. Okay. Now, this was what I would call raw food. Raw food is, of course, the stuff we're going to make other stuff from it. And so let's go ahead and look over here. I saw there were some boxes here in the corner. These are feathers. We got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. See, this all needs to be sorted and put away into a central area. Now, what I would like to do over here along this edge is actually to put all of our forges in. You see, I've added a step area here. I haven't added the rest of the stone part of it, but I used wood temporarily, and we're working our way down into here. We're going to make a path. You can see I've already done a bit of a stone path, a bit of an area that way. And of course, this is not going to be here like this. This is just here for a sample. And the walls here are not, these actually are not going to be the walls of our garden. This is just simply here to create a boundary of what we're going to set up. Now, over on this side, real close into the interior of our base is we're going to have our animal pens, right? So we're going to bring animals in and tame them and put them in here, like pigs and wolves and things like that. And it'd be great to be able to drag them to the main base. We've been testing the ability to take like a pig on a boat and then go and take the boat and bring it over here, which is a tough thing to do because you might have lag or the pig may jump off the boat or whatever it is. Very, very tough to do. I put Dovey in charge of that. He was testing that last time. He is very, very tough. Very, very tough, but we'll get that going. And then over here, this one is, this fence needs to be moved out. I noticed last time that I need to move that out just a little bit to better align to my stairs and to the building. So we'll need to do that a bit, but we're going to give you a quick little tour here first before we get too far. Now you might notice this structure over here done by the amazing Alan. He did a really fantastic job on our portal area. That's right. This is, oh, look at this. Oh, awesome. Look at this great building, everybody. But these are our portals. Will be put in these various spots. And, of course, the ones we're using the most will be up here on the top level. And as you work your way down, let's see if I can do something tricky here. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I got to get out. There we go. That actually worked. That was amazing. That actually worked, everybody. And then again, another level of portals here. And you can see that goes back to our primary base. We got our drop boxes here on the edges. And then all the way to the bottom, which you can actually see, if you jump too far, you're dead. Right, like that. Now, when you die, you actually do lose some of your skill level. But I don't worry about it because when you die, especially when you die in your base, you can literally just reload. And then here I am back in the base where I left off here in my bed. And then I can just go ahead and go the proper way instead of jumping down when you have low health. You want to go ahead and just run down here like this. And you'll see I've got my stuff here. And I can just say open and it will pick up all of my stuff and put it back. And look, I'm in the fire right there. I'm in the fire. And then what you want to do right away is, of course, get your gear back on again. Now, again, I don't get upset. I don't bang my keyboard and act like a 5-year-old every time I die. I'm good. And so you can see we actually have working portals down here. These portals are going to different bases that we have and bosses. Like there's the north base. There's our tree farm, etc., etc. Now, my goal is to move all the stuff from our other bases and move them here to our primary base, which is called our mega base. We need to move a lot of this other stuff here too, forges and things like that elsewhere, but we are insane because we are actually building this base in the plains. That's right, the hardest area in the game currently, which is the plains here. And we had seen this area down here. I had torn a bunch of stuff down now. And we are going to put a village down in this lower area. But we've got to prioritize. We've got to prioritize what we need to do. Now I'm just going to run down here, give you a little sample of what I've been working on down here. Now, my team worked on this. My team's been doing the bulk of all of this because we're building basically a Tycoon HQ castle up there. And then I thought, well, since they've already done the docks many times on other bases, I'm going to go ahead and work on a longboat dock, which is I've got going right there. Now you can see a baddie. See him back here? Where's he at? Right there. See him walking? He's going to one-shot me, everybody. I got to get out of here. I'm out. You're like, Kismet, why are you running away? Well, I'm running away because I literally have 20 health. All he has to do is just hit my shield just right, and I will die. So, again, it's very food dependent. Now, we'll build out that village, and we build out more. Oh, God, he's hitting my stuff. And we'll build out more of that stuff down there later on. But again, we've got to prioritize our food and bring our food production over here to our primary base, along with our other productions like our kilns and other things like that. We need to bring all of that over here now that we've got kind of the basic structure of our base together, right? We've kind of got what we want it to be. So one of the things we can do is go over here and try to make some food for ourselves. We've got some food here. Let's see. We got strawberries. We got some of this. We don't have any of our other stuff, though. We don't have our carrots and all of that. Let's go get some of that. Now, this is one of our mega bases. We have another mega base, which is right next to the vendor. And we're going to, apparently... Oh, I must have an item on me, like something I can't take with me. Ah, I got a little bit of iron on me there. There we go. And I'm going to go back to that base. May I join you, Kismet? Yes, you can join me if you want to, if you're an awesome team player. And by that, I mean someone who likes to work together, right? You don't want to go and be doing the same exact thing that I'm doing. So if I'm in there working on the farms and you're standing right where I'm standing and we're both doing the exact same thing, that is going to be difficult. So I like to explain that to people right away because it does happen to me quite often. People will be doing the exact same thing. Like I'll be in Satisfactory, and this happened the other day where I was working on a certain type of item, and then they kept saying, well, I already did that, already did that thing. I'm working on that thing right now. It's like, okay, don't work on the exact same thing that I'm doing because then it makes it, or other people are doing, because it makes them feel like they are wasting their time. So if you do want to join us, you want to go ahead and follow that link to the Discord. Think of it as a quest and read the rules of our server. We work together as a team. We work off a central base. We ask everybody to be respectful of other people. Do not pick up their stuff. Do not destroy their buildings and whatnot and things like that. That should be obvious, but it's always good to know the rules up ahead of time. And if that's not your jam, then probably shouldn't hang out with us. But if you do love to work together, you're like, Kismet, I'm coming in. I'll help you. I'll collect stuff. We'll battle peeps. I'll get in there and help with building some of the stuff and all of that stuff. The most important thing is to be a great communicator, right? To communicate what you're doing. That's why I'm always communicating what I'm doing. Hey, I'm going to be working on the farms today. Hey, I'm going to be working on the dock today, and so on. And if I were to say, hey, go ahead and help us by building this thing, right? Like, great example over here, Alan did this base. If he started building it and then he couldn't finish it, and then I came along and finished it, that would not be cool, bro, because he started it. He wanted to finish it. It'll make him feel great about finishing it up, and then he contribute to the overall base. And that's how I always think of when I'm working in a team. Is making other people feel like a vital part of the team. Make them feel important by not subversing and trying to make them feel like, oh, I'm better than you, and look at me, I'm super, whatever. I can't stand that, everybody. And I've been a guild leader for 18 years. That's right, 18 years, one of the longest running gaming guilds. Still going to this day. We're going to play some New World this August, everybody. Of course, we're going to try it out in July as well, so come and join us for that. But as you can see, here is it's a beautiful day over here too. Very nice. You can see we've got the vendor right here. We've got our food and sleeping quarters over here. And then up here, which is a multi-level base, which I really love, we've got our portal room, which we've actually moved from up here. And then, of course, our production room. Now, all of this is going to get torn down and moved to our new base so that we can reuse all of this resources in our new base. But our two goals today is to get our food going. That's number one. And number two, to start moving our production to our new base. And I'll start working on how I organize all of the loot and where I put all of the loot as well. Now, the best way to help the group is to, of course, collect materials and say, Kismet, what can I do to help, right? That's always the best way to communicate, is to say, what can I do? How can I help? Right now, we need food and whatnot. Oh, there's a little food in there. I'll grab some of that. We need food so that everybody has enough food to fight off the mobs while they're working on the new base. And you can see we've got a whole kitchen area here going. Oh, I'm out of resin. And so we're going to work on a bit of our food. And we're going to take some of our carrots here. And we're going to go ahead and fire up our food here. There we go. Now we can go ahead and make some carrot soup. Now, you want to have 3 different types of food. And of course, the higher end food you have, the larger your hit points will be down there. The more you can fight off all of the mobs. And I'm going to go ahead and eat my second one there. And there we go. Now you're going to see that the potential is way up there. But it's going to take time for it, for my character to regen that resource. There we go. It went jumped again. So now we've got 2 items there that we can do. So basically what we want to do is replicate, but on a much larger scale, our base here in the new area. And one of the things, again, is we're going to need animals. We're going to need our carrots and all of that stuff over at the new area. Let's really get a lot of this going. I usually do about 10 or so. That's good enough. And then we're going to need to make something else. So let's go ahead and make turnip stew, which is over here. There we go. And I always forget what the other thing is with turnips. I think it's meat. Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. And so now we can go ahead and make that. Now, of course, to farm meat, you need to get animals and put them in a pen, in which we actually do already have a bunch of pigs that we've tamed. You can also tame wolves and the big Lux ones as well for that. All right, there we go. And then again, watch my health down here as I eat number 3. There we go. Now we've got some serious health going on. And usually I find about 10 of each. Carrying that around lasts me for a little while. So let's get that going on. There we go. Now, I do ask that if you do join us in the game, until we finish the 5th boss, that you do create a brand new character and you use that character only on our server. This will keep people who are OP, who come in and say, Kismet, I already got everything. I'm the best that ever was, and look how awesome I am, and let me just go ahead and prove how amazing I am. You don't need to prove nothing to nobody, everybody. I get that from time to time. I don't know what it is. People want to prove how amazing they are. You don't need to prove it to me. I believe you. You could just assume that I already know it. Because people come in and they want to show, on the stream how awesome they are and whatnot. Here's what you do. You show how awesome you are through your actions, right? You be respectful. You're a good communicator. And then you say, hey, Kismet, I'm going to go and collect a bunch of wood. I'm going to go collect a bunch of stuff. If you need help with the farms, I'll come and help you with the farms, and we'll put a whole bunch of food down and all of that stuff. That's the best way to be a great team player, is to communicate what you're doing. Find a role that you enjoy as well that benefits everybody. And if you don't like doing it, I suggest don't do it. If you don't like doing the farming, don't do it. It's okay. I don't force people to do a certain role for a very specific reason, is I want them to enjoy what they're doing, right? And of course, look, it's nighttime already. Now, one of the things I will be doing, you'll still see me do here, is forward time. And that's when I get into bed here, and I'll forward it from nighttime to daytime. And the reason why I do that is less mobs are going to bother me, the less mobs are going to attack my base, and so on. And so I'll go ahead and just forward time here. Here we go. I started this game but didn't get very far, just a basic little house. But this game is great. Yeah, since I don't know the game well, I would be best for following around and helping with basic tasks. Well, there you go, John Boy. You're welcome to come join us. Remember, you are a Teamwork Tycoon. If you hit that follow button, this is what I have this server for, everybody. It's for us to work together as a team. And you're going to see, as you can see already, when you put amazing people together, it's my favorite thing to do, both in real life as a leader and manager for many, many years. I've also owned my own businesses as well, and I've worked for Apple for many years before I had to step down because of my medical issues. But what I love to do is put great people together, and there's a magic that happens. It happens every time you find a great combo of amazing people. I love to see that, and you'll see that again and again and again here in the stream. So if that sounds like you, and you're awesome, and you can work together with others, then feel free to come and join us. Again, go check it out on the Discord. It will tell you how to be part of that. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be happy to answer them for you as well if you're confused how to get in there and become a Teamwork Tycoon on the Discord. Now, one of the funny things that happens to me quite often as a guild leader is, or the leader of men, as they say, is the fact that I will give people simple tasks like that. And it's a test, if you didn't know. It's a test of your ability to work together as part of a team. And you're like, well, how's that a test, Kismet? Well, if I give you a simple task and say, look, go into my Discord, read the rules, click the green check mark, right? If I give you that task and you're not able to do that task or unwilling to do that task, that tells me that you're probably not a good team player. How do I know? Well, again, 18 years as a guild leader will let you know that. I used to give my guild members, and still will continue that on in New World, that when someone joins the guild and they're new, I usually tell them, hey, all you have to do to go from recruit to member is to group up with any member and really do anything as part of a group. And you'll be surprised how many people don't. How many people say, hey, I want to be part of a guild, but I want to play solo. And I'm like, well, we're not that type of guild. If you want to go play solo, there's no reason for you to be in our guild because it sounds like you just want to get in our guild so you get all the free stuff from the guild bank and whatnot, but you don't want to participate in being a guild member and whatnot. And that's okay. If that's your jam and you like to do stuff by yourself and you want to run off and take the resources and build something way off in the distance, we're not the server for that. Because if I do catch you doing that, I will permaban you from the group and from our server. Because you got to think that if you're taking stuff from here and you're going off and building your own thing, a lot of people work to grab those resources and get those resources for the specific purpose of building up our base. So it's kind of like a real jerk thing to do. But if you are working as a team player and you're like, hey, Kismet, I'm down for coming in and grabbing resources and working together, and you tell me what needs to be done and I'm on it. Right? Or you say, hey, Kismet, what about this? I have this idea. What if we did this, this, and this? Now, of course, I'm not going to obviously say, okay, do every single idea, but you got an idea, I'm willing to listen to it about what can be done and what we want to do. Now, over here, I'm going to go ahead and take this down. This was just a temporary thing that we built over. Whoa, skellies! Out of nowhere. Holy moly. All right. Oh, it spawned skellies on my base. Woo, mama. All right. Gets the adrenaline running. They're literally spawning in our base. That should never happen. They should never, once I clear this area, they should never spawn within my base itself. Because that sucks. World save in 30. Okay. Skelly surprise. That was a surprise. They came out of nowhere. Where are you, Skellies? Be breaking my stuff. Ooh, mama. That woke me up, everybody. Now, you might notice how easily I wiped them out. That's because I have some high-end items. I do have a very nice sword here. The black metal sword. Black metal being the highest level stuff that you can get in the game. And of course, we've worked our way through the different levels. We have bronze, iron, silver, and so on, up to black metal. Black metal is actually dropped here in the plains where our base is. I don't know why I'm having such a connection flashing thing up there. But see how it goes. Now look at us down here. We got a little bit of skelly stuff down there. I'm listening. Skeletons are tired of fighting. No, they're dead. That's why they're tired of fighting. All right. Woo, that was scary. There we go. I'll pop in later. Sounds good, Lasgo. Again, can you DM me the server password? Ah, see, now that tells me that you didn't read it onto the server, see? If you go onto my Discord, it will tell you a bit about it, and then if you look on my Discord, it'll actually have, once you are a Teamwork Tycoon, the server password and information on there. So make sure to go and read that for sure, for sure. Right in there. I think I put that in there. Maybe I forgot. Let's see. At the end of that, it should have that info in there. Yeah. So go look on my Discord, and you'll see a thing that says Kismet server info. So this way I don't have to whisper it to everybody like I used to. You can actually go look for server info once you are a Teamwork Tycoon. I should be able to find it in there, and you should be able to come in and join me here on the thing. So feel free to come on in, and I will join you guys in the voice chat here in just a bit. I do like to kind of get my day started by talking to chat a bit about what I'm going to do and all of that, and then I get in with my crew. We'll chat it up. Chat it up. Now remember to keep it also PG-13, always in my voice chat and in my Discord and whatnot. Again, I like to team up with peeps. It's always fun. All right, so I feel like we've got a good thing going there. We've got this looking good. We can go ahead and take this one out, and this will all have to be redone. Yeah, I never worry about tearing stuff down and redoing stuff. I want it to be just so, right? I'm sure a lot of you are the same way. You want it to be just so. So what I've done is I've kind of recentered my walkway to match up to the grand staircase here. And then I'm going to go ahead now and just kind of run this like this. Now we've got a rounded area here, so we can, instead of just putting that there, we can go ahead and start to round this in the direction of the rounding here. And what I'm doing is I'm using my scroll wheel to adjust the angle at which we're running this edge here. And so I'm just kind of setting a boundary of where this is going to be. Let's just run that straight across. And one of the nice things about going and flattening everything out like we've already done, and we've spent hours and hours and hours doing that offline. And if you missed it last time, I did give a recap of some of the offline stuff we've done. I might be using Sunday nights as a kind of offline time for Valheim until New World comes out. Then when New World comes out, then Sundays will be my time to just spend with the guild. I will not be streaming that, so I can be focused with my team. And of course, I will record it all and make a video and give you guys a recap of all of that, because I go above and beyond here in the stream. That is for sure. Now, I hear the battle cry go off. It's time for battle. We're going to go ahead and start our battle here in just a second. Let me go ahead and get that right out to there. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now, remember, if you do come and join me, as well is the fact that I will be forwarding time. So when I do say, hey, it's time to get forward time, make sure to jump into wherever you're at, jump into a bed. If you are like crossing the ocean or something like that, try to do that during the daytime so that we can forward the nighttime, so we can continue to work on our base over here. Now, again, in the inside here, I thought it would probably be a lot smarter to put our animals on the inside area of the base so they're not along the edge of the base, which of course would cause aggro. You can see way up here, you can barely see him, but he's right here, cause aggro of other mobs if you put your animals on the outside of your base. Very much like Ark and other games like that. You basically build a pin, and you lead them into the pin, you close the pin, and then of course you try to tame them in there before they break their way out. That's what we're going to try to do up in here eventually. We're going to try to get wolves. We're going to try to get all that. So we know that this side over here that we just kind of finished out a little bit there is going to be for that. So I'm not going to work on that for right now. I'm going to be working on these other sides here, and we're going to work on our basics over here and do a bit of cultivating, as they call it in this game. So we'll get into that here in just a moment. But while I'm doing a battle, I'm going to go ahead and stand right here. Now, I don't have to actually sit here, by the way. If I do sit here, I did notice something pretty funny. If you do sit here, your comfort level actually goes down. But once you get... so you can see I'm resting. My comfort level is 1 for some reason. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's a bug. But if I stand over here by this pole, now my comfort is 14. I don't know what that's all about, but we'll go ahead and just stand right there while we do a battle. To battle! There we go. Anyone up for a hard boss battle? Oh, yes, you guys can do a hard boss battle down here in the stream avatars. How do you be part of it, everybody? Once you see a timer pop up there, and I will eventually have a sound. I'm still working on that. We'll come up and say, the Pumpkin King, or something like that, something fun. You know, join the battle, something like that. And it will come up, and you can go ahead and go exclamation join, and you can be a warrior, mage, or priest. And then you can actually use your stream avatars to earn loot. In fact, how about I do this for you, Lasco? I'm going to go ahead and start a hard boss battle. And let's see how many people come and join you. How about that? I'll just do it for free. There we go. Now, see, when you see the timer here, you go exclamation join in the chat. And again, your choices are warrior, priest, or mage. And then you can actually cast spells. And you can all work together to try to get yourself some loot. So I'm going to hook you guys up. So feel free to do that in the chat. While we're also doing another battle in another game called Stream Raiders. Let's go do that. Let's go ahead and run you guys right in here so you can get this loot. I'm going to try to get as many of you as I can. Let me zoom in a little bit here so I can see you guys a little better. There we go. Oh man, I'm gonna try to get. Oh, that's a tank there. So I'm gonna. Sorry, tank. I'm gonna have to get these rogues instead. Oh man. I got him. I got him a little higher. Oh, gotta get the people in the corner. All right, I think that's about as best I can do. Right there. All right, let's go. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. See, Kismet won't steer you wrong. Kismet's not going to steer you wrong, everybody. Oh, Pumpkin King coming in. Look at this over here. Watch this. Whoa, look at them. They grabbed all the loot right there, and now they're going to run up there and grab the loot while we distract them and bring them over this way. And now all we got to do is take out these dragons right here. Take out these boss. And then we're going to bring in the win. Then everybody's going to get some loot on top of that. There you go. Look at you go. Oh, Yankee, you killed the dragon. Very nice. And Rotisserie G killed the other one. All right, let's open the captain's chest. Grant you guys some rewards. Yankee getting some Centurion Scrolls. Congrats on that. And Little Killer Fox getting some gold. Congrats. Subi coming in. MVP. 7 kills. Let's keep the battles going, everybody. We're going to go try to get right here. Now, if you want to try to have your chance at a free skin in the game, you want to go ahead and join us for this battle right here. Because that's going to give you that eligibility to go and get it. Right here. Okay, so we started the battle. And again, let me go look at my quest. Man, my allergies are kicking in here big time. Nose is running. Nose is running. All right. Let's go ahead and check our quests over here. Again, this little side game we play called Stream Raiders, very fun. We play it every 30 minutes or so. We let it run in the background so you guys can put down your units. I can only put down 1 unit. But you guys can put down your units. Oh, 4 out of 5 assists there. Very nice. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I think I've got everything else going. So I can just put down whatever unit I want. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So we're working on our rogue here. We're going to try to get him in here. And he's going to run in there, do a little stabby. Help you guys out. Again, you can follow that link in the chat. Find me, your Captain Kismet. And we'll keep those battles going. Alrighty, here we go, everybody. Let's go ahead and get into doing this. Now, again, look, my food's running out. You can see my health start to go down. Luckily, for once, I actually had some health when I got attacked there. And now what we need is we need a thing called the Cultivator. The Cultivator allows you to basically kind of rework the ground, basically like create farms from it. So we're going to run over here. Now, I think they brought a cultivator over here, but I don't know where it's at right now because our stuff is just everywhere. And that's really a struggle when your loot is everywhere. You don't know where your stuff is. You can't find your resin and all that stuff. Now, the part that I typically do in the base is the organization part, right? As you can see, we've got, cubes and barks and cores and fine wood and coals and all of that stuff. And then over here in our drop boxes, which are getting exceedingly full now, except for that one, it has a bunch of loot in there that needs... Oh, someone went in and they must have sorted this. They must have sorted that, everybody, because our boxes were absolutely full. But as you can see in here, we've got a bunch of random loot that we could just throw in there and deal with later on, like so. Frost resistance, meat, or food. Let's go ahead and just put this up here so as we get more stuff, we can put that stuff away. But as you see, we have our drop boxes and all of that back here at this location. Now, if we run down this way, and again, we're going to tear down all these forges today, and we're going to move all of those as well. But we are focused on working on our farms. Now, I don't necessarily want to take out these farms until we have our new farms established, right? And here's our cultivator right here. We keep up on a stand, but I'm going to go ahead and take it for right now, and I'm going to use it. Now, as you can see, we have some pretty good sized farms here, but definitely not big enough for my crew. We sometimes have up to 10 plus people on our server. Depends on if it's a Friday or a Saturday. Today, more people obviously are at work and doing stuff during the day. But Saturday night, we'll be back at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you'll see them building out more of our primary base. But while I'm doing stuff on Fridays are more of like, hey, let's collect some loot. Let's go ahead and work on the foundations of what we're doing. And then everybody comes in on Saturday, and we do a lot of building and adventuring and battling and all of that fun stuff. So again, my goal is now to move all of this from here over to the new area. And as you can see, we've got these lined like this, which is what we want to do in the new base. And of course, Anon came in here and did all of this amazing work on our farms. Now you can see we've got some carrots over there, and we've got some turnips there, and then over here we've got carrot seeds going. So we want to have lines of carrot seeds, lines of turnips, and so on in each and every area. Now to do that, we're going to need seeds, right? And as you can see here, we have a bunch of turnip seeds, which is great. Over here we've got a bunch of other random items, which are actual trees that we can plant and whatnot, and we have dandelions and things like that. We'll come back to that. And then here we just have some random loot. But what I really need is this right here, which are the carrot seeds. So we're going to go through and I'm just hitting E like Edward. We're going to pick up all of these carrot seeds and take them with us. Now, I actually don't have to physically pick them up unless I'm overburdened. What I can do is just go ahead and hit it, and if I'm close to it, it will automatically pick it up and put it in my inventory if it doesn't make me overburdened. Right? If I get overburdened, it will stop picking loot up so that you don't accidentally pick up some loot, then you're overburdened, then a mob attacks you, and then you die. I appreciate that mechanic, that it actually knows if you're about to become overburdened. Okay, so let's grab those seeds, and we've got our cultivator, we've got our other seeds. Let's go ahead and grab that and run back to our primary base here, and we'll do a bit of farming. So it's going to be real fun as well. Paul coming in using his number one. Look at you guys battling it out. Oh, he's halfway. Oh, now remember, I am going to be taking out those NPCs next month, so work together. Who we got in there? We got Little Killer Fox. We got Reaper in there crushing it. Paul, uh-oh. Oh, we lost somebody. Now, don't forget to heal your team and defend your team from time to time as well. Make sure to heal each other. You can also heal yourself, I think, Little Killer Fox, if you want to choose that. Exclamation heal, and then choose yourself as the target. You put in your name. Or you can just hit 3, and then it'll do that as well, or 2 or 1. But you can actually go in and tell it exclamation heal, and then at target, and that should heal someone. There you go. Now you're getting it going on as well. All right, what's Reaper going to do? He's going to do Life Bolt, which is going to do 29 damage. He can do Life Steal, which restores health for 25% damage for 10 turns, or he can do Dampen, which shields everyone from 80% of magic damage for 12 turns. Now, again, working together is vitally important when you're taking on the super hard boss there. And again, eventually, without the other NPCs, it's going to be a lot harder. And I just have them in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, John Boy, look out. You got one more round, bro. I suggest to try to heal yourself. Exclamation heal, and then type in your name. Exclamation heal at your name. I don't know. Again, I don't think I've ever seen anybody heal themselves. But maybe give it a try and see what happens. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you did it. All right, cool. You saved yourself from death there. I feel like the NPC is not going to be so lucky. Yeah, he's out. So keep on rocking it, everybody. Again, that was a free battle I gave to you guys so you guys can practice working together. And hopefully you guys do win, because I like to see my crew win in there. But it's okay if you don't. Don't worry. Plenty more battles in the future. Oh, I got to go over here, and I need to save as well. Now, again, if you have trouble getting on the server, you let me know. I will be happy to help you in the chat as well. Let's go ahead and forward time. In your dream, you sit beside a fire in a great hall surrounded by the chatter of familiar voices. The faces blur like smoke, blah, 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 and then I missed the end of it. Teach me to... I got to speak faster, everybody. I got to speak faster. Okay, and again, I find that every day is one of three things. It is rainy, it is foggy, or it is a beautiful day. Usually it's those first two the most, but we're going to have a little bit of a fog today, and it will burn off as the day comes through. You can see we've got clouds up there. It's probably going to rain. But as you can see over here, we've got this interior area here. I would think this would be better for barley because we are working on our barley food probably the most. And we'll go ahead and keep that for barley there. Now, over here, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, apparently I'm going to do that first. I'm going to go ahead and switch these out here with these smaller kind of lined poles. Like this. Let's go ahead and with a... actually, let's go with one of these. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and use the lined poles here to just give an edge to what we're cultivating. Like this, if I can press the right buttons. There we go. It gives it a nice edge that says, look, this is where our item is going to be, right? Our farms are going to be. Now, let me go ahead and switch this over to this so that's not coming up. There we go. And let's go ahead and take this out. And this is only temporary, just to get an idea. Now, I'm going to leave this wall in here because we still need to kind of fix that wall edge. But we're going to get this going. And then we're going to go ahead, again, follow along the same line of what we did in our previous base. And you're probably thinking, Kismet, what about that stone that's in your way? Well, we're going to fix that here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and run this. God, I can't see nothing. I can't see a thing. There we go. Now, I do have godlike powers on the server since I am the server admin, and I do have access to the terminal, but I don't like to easy mode anything. I don't play creative modes and things like that. I like to earn my way in everything that I do. So I definitely like to earn my way in the case of collecting materials and then making the items that I need. Now, I'm going to make this really wide, and what I'm going to do is use this as a central kind of the front, right? So you need to choose where is the front of your thing that you're going to build. All right? That's one of your first foundations of anything you're building. You're building much like a puzzle where you're kind of creating an enclosed area. And so this is going to be the front of my first farm here, my first item, and I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I need more wood. I'm going to get more wood up here. And we probably want to build a thing full of wood down here and drop that off. Now, I did remember that I put a bunch of wood up here. And again, my stuff is all over the place, which really triggers me, everybody. I don't like to have my resources all over the place because they are hard to find. Now, they were right here, but hey, if they're not there anymore, let's take that out. And then we won't be looking in that box anymore. Again, there's nothing in this one. Let's take that one out. Again, we're going to start working on migrating all of our stuff eventually into boxes and stuff up here where we can just say, okay, this is going to be wood, this is going to be stone, and so on up there. And I call that the loot library. And I'm going to probably put the loot library on the outer edges, and then we'll have our workbenches and stuff right here. We'll have our forges up along this edge. We'll be working on all of that fun stuff here in just a bit. But first, again, you got to set your priorities. What is the highest priority for me to do? And that is to feed my peeps. Because if I don't feed my peeps, what's going to happen is they're going to have less and less food, which means they will have less and less ability to keep going. Now, I'm overburdened here. I'm going to go ahead and put the stone back in. Actually, no, let's keep the stone and let's cut this in half. How about that? There we go, yeah. And so, oh, there we go. Now it's a beautiful day. Nice, nice. Beautiful day for doing some gardening. And so we're going to go ahead and square this off. Again, we're just going to set this as the area that we're going to use for our very first farm here. And we're going to start with our basic. Now, obviously, this one is way bigger than our previous farms there. Much wider and larger. We're going much bigger on this particular base, obviously, because we have it's more difficult to do this particular base because it is in a more difficult area. But in the long run, we'll be looking good. Looking good, and it just takes, you know, patience and perseverance to keep stuff going. Because we do get attacked quite often. We'll repair our gear there, and then over here, repair the rest of our stuff. And then run right back out here. And we were doing some testing here. Take all this out as well. Pick all that up. There we go. Put our weapon away. And continue to build out our little farm here. Now, I like to do mega building, where I build massive stuff, but I am also a practical person in which I like to be as efficient as possible as well, right? I like to be efficient with the resources in which I'm using. Now, I can see that the grading of the ground there has changed on this outer area and needs to be worked a little bit to make it nice and flat. And we'll do a little bit of that. See how it's raising up off the ground there? That tells you that that area is not perfectly flat. It's actually getting larger, or height-wise, it's getting lower than the rest of our stuff. So let's say right here is where we want our level to be. We'll go ahead and use our level over here, and we'll try to work our way over here to the corner, and you're going to see it now lift up and match up much better to that corner. And then we'll do the same thing along here. So I highly suggest to choose a level and then utilize that level as you go along. Same thing over here. We'll go ahead and say, okay, we want to start right here in this level. Wherever I'm standing at the moment, when I'm just doing this without holding down shift, will be the default level at which it raises it up to or lowers it, depending on how you're doing. So we're just going to just take an extra minute to make it just so nice, right? Make it all along the same level. Now, if you do have it where it does little divots like this and you can't seem to get rid of them, you're trying to flatten them, here's what you do. You go ahead and take your pickaxe, bam, you give it a little whammy like that, and then you come back and then you flatten it out. Nice, nice, nice and flat there. And again, it's definitely worth your time before you start putting all your food down and whatnot to just make this little area there. Now, see, I could feel there was a divot right there. Even though I'm trying to flatten it like that, it's still not working. Now, the reason why it's not working is it actually thinks it's a hole. So we can fix that in the opposite way by we right-click, we go here, we click this, we bring it up a little bit, and then you go ahead and you flatten. And then now you've got that all filled in. So it can be a little frustrating because sometimes it's hard to know whether you should raise it or lower it. If one doesn't work, try the other. It's just as simple as that. And this is looking good here. Again, trying to keep it consistent all the way back. And again, right here. There we go. So right click, bring that up a little bit. Back to our flattener. Flatten that out. And there we go. I think that's looking pretty sharp. I think that's probably good enough. There we go. Nice and flat. And we are ready for our cultivator. Now I'm going to take the cultivator and put it on my character here. And the cultivator is what you use, of course, to start your farms. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to tell it what we want to do. Now, the first thing we can do is cultivate, which is basically make a kind of garden plot. We can also add grass if we want to. So if you want to add grass back in, you know, you might have taken it out. You want to add a little grass path or grass areas. Maybe you want to make a little picnic area or a little area where you have a gazebo and some. So yeah, in my head, the second I start thinking about that, you basically want to do it. You can't find the password for the life of me. All right, well, here's the first thing. Let's start with the first things first. Little Killer Fox, did you go onto the Discord? Did you go in and did you read the rules and click that green check mark at the end of the rules? Let's start with that first. Did you do that? Let me know in the chat. And then, of course, we can also plant different stuff like turnips, seeds for turnips, carrots, as well as seed carrots, barley, flax, sapling again, and more saplings over there for different types of chiz. Yes, okay, well, there you go. So what you do is you go back onto the Discord, and on that very first level at the very top, which is about 4 or 5 down from the, oh, you did it twice? Well, you might have undid it. Make sure that you click it and that you can see. You'll see it pop up. It'll be under where the rules are. You just look in that same area in the Tycoon entrance. You look down. It is the second one from the bottom in that first area on my Discord. You'll see it on the left-hand side. It'll say Kismet server info. All right. So make sure that when you click it, that number does go up. If it goes down, then you've undone what you did. So make sure to click it. Make sure that it does say your name. Actually, I can go look at you here on the Discord. Hold on. Let me go double check you as well on there and see if it kicked in. Maybe it's something with my Discord, because sometimes that does happen. It does happen for sure. Let's go. Little Killer Fox. Let's say Little Killer Fox. Yes, you do. You are a Teamwork Tycoon. Now, if you can't see it for some reason, I also suggest to log out of the Discord and then try to log back in again. It might be a Discord glitch where you're not seeing that Kismet server info. But again, it's in that first section where you come in the entrance. You'll see it say welcome, rules, etc. And in there, it'll say Kismet server info. All right. So feel free to check that out and get in there and get it going on. Feel free to come and join us on the server as well. And again, if you continue to have problems, let us know. Okay, so let's go ahead and cultivate, everybody. Here we go. Now we're going to cultivate here along this edge, and we'll come back and we'll clean up this outside edge here. We do go out a little bit too far. We'll try not to. We'll try to keep it inside as best we can. This is pretty much it. You just run down here, clicking the button a whole lot, and you go ahead and cultivate as much of this as you can. And you can see the color of the soil is changing. You can see I'm running out of food as well. Let's go ahead and eat my food. And then you'll see actually my stamina, which is what this is using. My stamina bar got a lot bigger. Did you notice that? Yeah, stamina is one of those things that can make or break you in this game. I highly suggest to do this cultivating before you start doing all of your extensive paths and stuff. I just did a rough path there just to get an idea of what I wanted. I would do those paths last because you'd want to do this, of course, first. Again, we'll let our stamina go up a little bit. Like that, and there we go. So very nice. Now, one of the things I also feel like we should have out here is the ability to have a gigantic bonfire. Now, why would I want a bonfire out here? Well, a bonfire is going to make it where I can get my stamina back faster as well. So we can go in here and we can say, okay, we want to make a bonfire. What do we need? We need a sterling core, or a cube as I like to call them. You can see it right down there. Some of the avatars are in the way right now. Ancient bark, fine wood, and core wood. So let's go do that. So while we're working, we're not constantly out of stamina. And again, the hardest thing is for me to remember what the heck it was. So we'll get a little bit of core wood here. We don't need a lot of it. We get a little bit of it there. We've already got our fine wood. In fact, we probably have too much fine wood. Let's go ahead and cut that fine wood in half and put some of that back into our fine wood box. Let's also go ahead and try to remember what the heck the other stuff was, and we'll click on it here. Ancient bark and sterling core. Okay, that's what we're looking for. And so now, again, since our resources are all over the place, I literally have to go box to box to box to try to figure out where it's at. And this is one of the things that, again, you can't really start moving your resources over. Here it is right here. You can't start moving your resources over until you have an idea of where you're going to put the stuff, right? Because it's not a smart idea to basically start moving stuff in a base that's not secure and you don't have a location to put it in. Again, we're looking for ancient bark. I don't see any over here. There might be some in the drop boxes here. I seriously doubt it, but you know, you will take a shot at it. And again, all this stuff needs to have a home. It needs to be sorted in such a way that when I'm looking for ancient bark, I can literally walk over there, ancient bark, and I know exactly where it is. Now, because I've organized our previous base to where I can find stuff, we're going to go ahead and run back over there, and we're going to grab some ancient bark over there for a day. You're in! Well, there you go, little killer fox. There we go. There you go. All right, nice job. Feel free to come in and help out for sure. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and all I ask you, if you come in and join us, is to be awesome and help out, work together as a team. Now, again, if you are starting the game, where you're going to start is you're going to start up here, right up here. Make sure that you do have your visible to other players on down in the bottom corner of your map. You're going to start right here. Now, if you want to get to where I'm at, you can walk to the tree farm, which is nearby. You're going to probably see it from where you start. You can also run to our north base, and that'll also take you back to where I am right now if you want to come over and get geared up or whatever. Or you're like, well, Kismet, I'm new to the game. I want to kind of fool around a little bit first and try to get used to the game. You're welcome to do that as well. You're not required to come over and say, hey, Kismet, run around behind me the entire time. If you want to go ahead and get in and get acclimated and whatnot. But if you've already played the game before and you're like, Kismet, I already know a lot of that basic stuff. I just want to get some gear and get geared up. Feel free to go ahead and run. I see you're already going for the tree farm. Feel free to go ahead and run for that tree farm. Jump over here and go ahead and make yourself some gear as well. Now, we're looking for some ancient bark, which I have over here, which I have it called bark. Right over here. Oh, we need to get rid of some stuff on me here. What can we get rid of? Coal. There we go. And we'll go ahead and take some of this bark. In fact, we'll take a full stack with us so we can leave that at the other base. There we go. Oh, you guys got it. Oh, you guys got that hard one. Oh, I missed the end of it, but nice job. 100 gold for everybody. Ooh, you guys going to have tons of gold to unlock the new stuff coming down the road. All right, so we got that going, and let's go ahead and work back on our farms here. Little by little, we're getting it done, everybody. So again, I'm going to go ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to have a bonfire right over here in this little spot here in the corner. And I'm going to try to move it just a little bit in here. Let's say like this. And there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and add a bunch of wood in there to keep that going. Now, how is that going to help me? Well, as you're in here working and doing stuff, you will run out of stamina, right? So if we're in here, say we're in here building, let's go ahead and use the same one. Now, I could use core wood as well, but we're going to use what I call a 2-gap, right? So you're using a 2-gap there, and that's going to have a bit of a walkway there in between just to make it look awesome. And then we'll go ahead and put this in here. Now, sometimes it's going to feel like it's going together. Like, see, like that feels like it's going like this, right? Like the two sides are coming together in the center, but it's really not. Don't let it mess with you. Unless you rotate it like this with your scroll wheel, it is actually going straight because it is squared off from the other side. So it will feel that way, though, so be careful. Oh, and I'm out of wood again. Let's see if we've got any wood down here. Aha, right there. Very nice. And keep this going. And I've already went through and kind of what I call rough flattened the area. Kind of rough flattened it out. But it definitely needs more work to keep that area nice and flat. And so again, we'll go ahead and start over here, and we'll flatten our way across here using our stamina. Now, as you can see, my stamina now is really low, but I can run back over here, turn this away, and watch how much faster it goes. Now, if I'm just standing here, that's how fast it goes. But if I sit down by the campfire, the bonfire, boom! Look at it go, everybody. So that is a great tip for you there. If you do want to make your stamina come back much faster. I learned that while I was working on the lower side, the village side of the base. And again, now remember, when it does get dark, there, Little Fox or anybody else who's going to join me, when it does get dark, know that I will go in and sleep in the beds. We've got multiple beds up in there. Feel free to grab one. That I will go sleep in the bed just to forward time, so I'm not fighting mobs the whole time while I'm trying to do this stuff. And again, we're going to go ahead and use our cultivator again along the edge here. All right, so this is a good test. Let's test our teamwork. Let's see if Little Killer Fox gets in the bed to forward time. Let's go. Let's go, Little Killer Fox. Let's get in here, and I'll get into the Discord here in a sec. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's see test number 1 of teamwork. Let me get in with him. What's up, Little Killer Fox? How you doing? I'm going to sleep here to forward time, so if you come in this next room where I'm at over here, you can go ahead and find a bunk. Feel free to pop in the bunk, and then we'll forward time together, so it'll be daytime, because nighttime in the plains is a dangerous time. I love the fact that they built bunk beds. I think that's awesome. What a great idea. Now, again, if everybody in the game is sleeping, they're all in the bed, it will forward time so that, again, you're not battling at nighttime. We have a pretty decently secure base, but we also are going to build castle walls and things like that. So basically, you should be able to hit E and find a bed. Make sure it's not someone else's bed. And then you can go ahead and lay down in the bed by hitting E again. This is how you test teamwork. Now, this may be his first time in the game, so he's probably learning a bit on that. But definitely want to go straight in there and go to sleep, because time, because a lot of times you're waiting, right? People are waiting for you. Like right now, I'm waiting for you to sleep so that I can continue working on the farms. So make sure to work on that first.
I physically can't sleep right now. It's not letting me.
What does it say when you try to sleep?
I can't sleep. The bed says it's not near a fire when it is.
Ah, okay. See if we could just put down a fire here for you, and then that should help you. All right.
Thanks, Kismet.
There we go. It tells us that we need to put a fire on that other side there as well. And there we go. Problem solved. Good communication. Good working together. I like that. Maybe all the beds are claimed. That's true. But see, that's what we just did right there is your best interaction as part of a team. I say, what's the issue? He says, it doesn't have a fire where I can sleep. We made a fire and problem solved.
Use the scale mail in the chests near the fire.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead and make whatever you need. Feel free to go ahead. That's why it's there. We work as a team. All the stuff belongs to the team. It doesn't belong to any individuals. Because that helps everybody rise together, right? When a tide rises together, everybody rises. And that's how we do such amazing things together. That's how we're able to build gigantic bases and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and do a battle, though, while we're doing that. Speaking of doing awesome, to battle! There we go. Is Stream Avatar's gold not useful? It is useful, John Boy. You definitely want to save it up because I have more Stream Avatars coming that are only unlockable by using that gold, as well as I'm going to be tying that to some giveaways and stuff that you can claim right down there, depending on how much gold you got in Stream Avatars. So you can unlock a lot of stuff. And of course, if you don't know, I literally work hundreds of hours here on the stream, not only when I'm streaming, but also either when I'm in battle mode or when I am offline. I do work on the stream 7 days a week. Now, I don't work on it 20 hours a day because I'm 50 years old, so that's not going to happen. But I do try to work on it as much as I can. I'm always has something going. Like right now, I have videos processing. I have stuff copying. We got battles going. We have, of course, our stream avatars going at the same time. I'm also playing another game, of course, Valheim. I'm always doing a lot of stuff, everybody. That is for sure. Now, speaking of fun stuff, we're going to go ahead and start this battle up and go ahead and throw that boosty boost around me and everybody around me. And then we're going to run in there and try to get you guys some more loot. Very fun. Thanks. You're welcome. You absolutely can. You can absolutely grab all that loot. Go for it. Again, the thing I ask is that you don't grab all the loot and wander off and use it to build something elsewhere. You want to use it to help out here on the base. Know that we are in the hardest zone in the game. In the plains here. Very, very difficult. But as long as you've got some food and stuff like that, if you do want to make some food, know that we have not moved our food or resources to this new base. So you can go back to our previous base, which is the portal that's at the top of the main stairs on the 3rd level, right? So you're welcome to go up there, go through that portal and take you back to our trade base where you can make food and all of that other stuff. That's going to help you a lot if you are coming in to join us. Oh, no! What's going on here? Uh-oh! Oh, no! They're taking out our peeps! Oh, if you didn't put down more than one unit, this may be the difference right here. Oh, no! Those generators are still going. Oh, come on, I believe in you guys down here. Keep going, you can do it! Oh, no! Oh, you did it! Great job, everybody. Oh, now it's on, the final battle. 13 to 11. Uh-oh, I don't think we have enough units. Oh, we haven't lost a battle in a while. No, go, guys, go. All right, the range coming in, lending a hand. Oh, I love the princess. Look at the princess kicking butt. Who is that? Who is that standing alone? Rekami says, I got this. Come on, we can do this, everybody. Oh, that came down to the wire. That is one of the closest battles I've seen. I have actually seen one unit make a difference. Fantastic job, everybody. We had just enough there, but we should definitely put down more units next time. That was way too close, all right? Let's go ahead and open the captain's chest. Bam! Give you guys some love. Last Splash, Little Killer Fox, and Subi all getting some love. And Subi coming in MVP with 16 kills. Nice job, Subi. All right, now it's time, everybody. We're going to try to get you guys some free skins. What are we at? 4 skull up here, so I'm going to go ahead and call in my healer to heal the heck out of you guys. Let's go left side this time. To heal the heck out of you guys so we can get in there and try to get you guys some loyalty skins. So now's a good time to use your epic level units as well as to use as many units as you can. Remember, you put down 1 every 5 minutes. I suggest if you have all the rest of yours on cooldown to at least put your warriors and your range and that stuff down because those do cooldown every 5 to 10 minutes. So your ranged, like your archer is going to take every 10 minutes and your regular stuff like your warrior and your tank is going to be every 5 minutes. So even if you just put them down, it's going to make a difference in the long run. All right? So go for it, everybody. Get to it. My hair is irritating me today. It keeps coming down onto my brow and making my brow itch. Stop it. Stop it. Eventually, I think I'm just going to buzz cut my hair. I'm just going to buzz cut it all off. It's driving me crazy. There we go. All right, so we got that going. And, of course, we'll clean up all the paths and stuff like that. What we want to really do is get this one started right here. And we're going to do this one as carrots. Now, what I'm going to need to do is I want to put a sign in. So we'll go ahead and try to find the center, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 over there. And we'll go ahead and put in a nice little thing for our sign. Say right there. And then we're going to need some resources for our sign. So we're going to go back over this way and try to find some of this coal over this way. Put some in there and make some coal. Now, there's probably some laying around, but we'll make some to replace any coal that we're about to use. If we can find it. Aren't allergies. There we go. There's a little bit right there. What can we take out of here? Let's take out a little bit of these seeds here. Actually, I'm about to use those seeds. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. There we go. The ground is shaking. Uh-oh. It's on like Donkey Kong, everybody.
There's a troll at base.
Oh, yeah, I hear him.
He's heading towards... He's just standing there, right?
Oh, he broke my doors. How dare you? All right, little troll. By the way, they updated the look of the troll. It looks great. Come on, Mr. Troll. God, you missed me. I'm literally standing right here. Come on, what you got? Now, what I'm going to do is turn him away from the base. Oh, look, I got him interrupted. When you got him interrupted, GG. Now, I made that look easy. Now, why did I make that look so easy? That's because I have high-end gear. And trolls aren't that big of a deal to us anymore. They're not that hard when you get your gear. And, of course, this game is very much like mini games where your gear progression really makes a difference, right? And what happens there was an event had spawned where every now and again you have mobs spawn by your base.
Iron is stored, Kismet.
It's not organized over here yet. I would go back to our previous base. You can find that at the top of the stairs there on the 3rd level. I'm sure there's some iron over there. If there's not, then I just go through each and every box. I'm sure there's some around somewhere. I'm sure there's some around over here on this base and of our previous base as well. Again, that's one of the things I got to get to today, everybody. And since we started the stream late, we gotta get busy and try to get it done. But I got to get the food going because the food takes a while to grow, and so I want to get it down and get it running. But we want to go ahead and label it as our food right away. So no, I put the coal down. Oh, I didn't pick the coal up. All right, let's go fix that problem. Back over here. Put this away. And because I got sidetracked by the troll, which is very easy to do. Take them bones out of there, grab that. All right, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, so as you can see, much larger area, and we're going to go ahead and put the sign up here. Now, the sign is actually turned backwards. How do I know? Because you're looking for those 3 little dots on the front, and thank you to the people at Iron Gauge Studios for putting that on there so we know which way is what. So we're going to go ahead and say that, and we're going to say carrots. Right? There we go. Now, I obviously don't want a workbench in the middle of my area, so I'm going to take that workbench and I'm going to move it off to the side here, and I'm going to try to center it a bit along the side, like that. There we go. So it's just kind of out of my way. So we'll call this carrots. So if you're running along into the central area here, you can see this is carrots, and this is going to be obviously tulips, or turnips, I mean. Or tulips. I could do. We got tulips in the game. I can put those down. And then over here, we're going to put barley in the front. And the reason why we're going to put barley in the front is because that's going to be our high-end item, which is most likely the thing that we're going to get more of and need more of in the long run. Now, of course, if we need more barley than just what we can put there, we can also add additional barleys down at the end and then over here and add even more and then down the lower side as well. But definitely we're going to get our carrots moved over here. So let's get our cultivator and let's go ahead and choose carrots. Now they do need to be a certain distance apart. I'm going to say roughly about right there. I feel like it's about halfway through your wood. So I'm looking at the wood, right? So halfway through the wood would be right there. I'm going to use that as a reference and see if that works out. You can see that this is going up just a little bit here, but that's okay. So we're going to use that as a reference and see if that works out over time. I find a lot of things that you do in games, you can use other items as a reference point or as a way of aligning it. Because it doesn't necessarily say, okay, this is the perfect distance. Like, if you're playing a game like 7 Days to Die and you're putting down trees, it will tell you that you're too close to another object for it to go. Now, remember, this game is early access. They're still working on it, but it's already a 10 out of 10. This game is a 10 out of 10 in early access, everybody. Incredibly, incredibly fantastic game. I highly recommend it. It's $20. Can you believe it? This game is better than some $60 games for 1/3 of the price. I absolutely suggest it. Even more fun, of course, with your friends. Play with the group as well, whether you're playing on our server or you say, Kismet, I want to get my own server. Well, here, let me hook you up. Go ahead and click that link right over there. Use my name, Kismet, over there. Get your Valheim server with my buddies at Nitrato. They are the best. Go over there, get yourself a server, invite your friends to come join you and play some Valheim for sure, for sure. In fact, if your friends they're a little on the fence, they're like, I don't know if I want to play some Valheim, you know what you do? Go gift it to them on Steam and say, look, now you got no choice. Come and join me. Come and join me. Or you can come join us here on the Mega server and help us work together as a team. I do appreciate everybody who does come in because, again, everything that we're doing here is a shared win, right? Everybody working together. This is everybody's hard work, not just mine. I like to reiterate that a lot on stream because I have new people who are wandering through the channel saying, Kismet, you did an amazing job on that base. Well, again, remember, it is a group project. It's not just me. I get the credit because I'm on the stream, but I do like to reiterate that because I do like to appreciate all my team members, people who work together. All right. Okay, so that's looking good. And as you can see, we have a big, big area. And again, I'm trying to use that as an alignment to see if that works. I kind of feel like that would work, right? You have a bit of a half space in there and whatnot. We'll see how it goes. And this is not going to be perfect, everybody. I'm sure some of you out there are next level lining stuff up and making it perfect. I just go functional first, and then I work on perfect later, or at least near perfect, as I like to call it. I'm gonna speed up a little bit, obviously, because this is gonna take a while. And again, keeping a consistent distance is pretty tough. When you're running along there, I feel like maybe we should run this way when we're doing in this direction. I did do a cultivated soil. There we go. And now we can use the cross reference in both direction. Now you have to be pretty close. Oh, that's why it's doing that. Gonna be focused for a minute, and I'll come back to the chat. I feel like this row is a bit wider when you do it this direction. I always like to try different stuff. Oh, okay, that's now, I just got off the angle. This is actually off the angle. And so now I'm getting a little bit too close. A little bit too close there. And I kind of prefer to do it this way. I feel like this way just makes it easier for you to see what you're doing as opposed to running forward like that. I don't know. That's just me and my ideas. Again, see, look how wild that row is, right? Let's just go ahead and offset it. And let's go ahead again, try it this way. Yeah, see, it just keeps saying need cultivated soil. So I'm just going to go ahead and eyeball it. We'll leave a little extra room. We certainly have enough room to do as many carrots as we need here. That is for sure. I'm surprised I haven't run out of them at this point. But again, just try to get them in so they can grow. And there we go. All right, so there we go. So look at that. That's as many carrot seeds as we have. Now, these are actually going to be carrots, right? As opposed to carrot seeds. Now, if we want to get more carrot seeds, we can run back and collect more resources, but we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Let's get over here. Again, how many did we use here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go ahead and just kind of sync that up with this side as well. And instead of it only being 2 to 3 wide, which is what we had in our previous base, we're going to make this 6 wide. And that's going to make that real nice. And there we go. And again, we'll come back and work on our embellishments, like our stone paths and all that stuff later on. But right now, we're just kind of defining our area of where we're working. And then over here, you can see that this thing is actually in the way. So let's go ahead and put this back on there. Go ahead and go to number 5. And you're like, Kismet, you came out here and you cut all of this down. You cut this down all the way out. Yep, me and my crew did. Me and my crew came in here and we cut a lot of this out so that we could have a nice flat area. Now, the funny irony was, I wasn't going to cut as much out in this next base, but that's always how it ends up, everybody. You're either adding back or you're taking away. Like in this case, you can see I'm taking away this stuff. Boom, so I can extend the angle at which it matches up to our base as opposed to matching up to the wall. And I don't mind working on that and doing that kind of stuff. Again, we're going to need to do some flattening, so let's do some level ground. Let's level this up.
How do you make a wolf pelt? Not a pelt, a...
Cape?
Cape, yeah, cape.
First thing you got to do is pick up the items, like a wolf item, and then it will unlock that recipe. And then once you unlock the recipe, it'll allow you to get the pelts and stuff. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, whenever I go to a table, I can't find it.
Yeah, it should be up in the leather up there. We also have a base called the silver base, where we might have it there, or we may be out of wolf pelts. That might be another issue too. So I would definitely look in the base. I have
some wolf pelts. Whichever table I go to, I can't find it.
Oh, it should be under your. This should be the regular workbench. Whenever you're doing like leather or capes, it's the regular standard one. I think that's what he's asking. He's asking which workbench is it under. I thought he was asking how to get the recipe. All right, so awesome. He's on it. All right, again, you can see it's raining. It's getting to be nighttime. All right, I'm going to see my food's running out. If you're over on our other base, I'm going to go ahead and sleep. So just find a bed over there also. And then we can sleep in forward time here so I can keep working. All right. Now, he can't hear what I'm saying all the time because I have it where I have 2 separate microphones. One, which is me talking to you guys, and then one... oh, I'm wet. I got to stand by the fire. Oh, I'm dead. One where I'm talking to you guys, and then one where I talk to the Discord. This way, people on Discord can talk to each other without having to listen to me the whole entire time as well. Oh, look at that. You guys won another boss as well. I was really focused there. Let me catch up on the chat here while I'm waiting for him to get into bed so we can rest and do it. Let's see. They also made a game, Deep Rock Galactic, which I love. Oh, really? Ah, awesome. If that's a game you want to see me play on stream, make sure to put that on my Discord as well. Wow, look at you guys battling it out. You got the last hit again? Very nice. Good job. Obviously, I can't watch everything because I have a lot of things going on at the same time. But great job on that battle. All right, waiting on you. Waiting on you. All right. In fact, here's a good idea. I'm going to I'm gonna stretch. While he's waiting to come to the bed here, he's trying to probably finish his cloak. I'm gonna go ahead and get up for just a second, everybody. I'm gonna disappear for a second, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, everybody. I had to go open the door for my kids. I almost forgot. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get it going on. Let's get back to it. Thanks again to Little Fox for running back so we can forward time. Let's say it this way. Now, what we're doing right now is we're extending our farms, or we're moving our farms from our previous location over here to our new base. And we're putting our farms on the outside edge out here along this edge. And we're making the farms much larger than they were before. And I'm a big fan of just making it very efficient. I mean, making it look nice too, as you can see. But also making it very efficient, very easy for my crew to come in here and keep these farms going. Or myself. Again, I don't mind filling in wherever it needs to be filled in. What I like to do is, and like a lot of people, is I like to rotate what I'm doing, right? So sometimes I'll be building the base, sometimes I'll be working the farm, sometimes I'll be out exploring. One of the things that really help is where you fill in where you're most needed, right? In this case, I'm most needed on the food, because the food needs to be done. It's got to be the highest priority, because every time we do our food, let me sit down. Watch how much faster my stamina goes when I'm sitting next to a bonfire. Look at that. This is what we've got to prioritize on top of all that stuff. Now, also, I want to go ahead and flatten this out a bit here, too. I can see right here in the corner, this needs a little bit of flattening. This side over here, I can see is actually going down. So let's run this along this edge. All the way out to the end. There we go. And then over here. And it's good to kind of pause between flattening. Because you're going to see areas that have a divot like that. And then you'll want to go ahead and use some of your stone to bring that up. Like this. And then back to flattening. And you want to stand in the highest level you want to achieve. In this case. And you're going to see again, still down. Bring it up. And it's okay if it goes past it. Because when you go to flatten it again, it will actually flatten in at the level which you're standing. Again, wherever my character is standing, in this case, it'll flatten it to that level. And this is really relaxing, by the way. I love doing this kind of flattening and working with stuff. It's really chill. That's what I love about it. All right, and let's go in here, and we'll take this stuff out. That was only temporary. And then we'll put our long poles in here. Like so. And then we'll try to line it up on this side. And as we go along, we will go ahead and continue to extend that side out as we extend our stuff here. And let's take that out there. And let's run up here and grab some of this wood. And we have sitting right over here. All right.
Okay.
Back and forth, back and forth. Do a lot of back and forth running. Probably running is my highest skill in this game. I'm constantly running. I hate walking slow, both in real life and in game. I do like to get a move on, if you know what I mean. All right, flatten that out nicely. I can take out all of this now. That was only temporary while I was working on the high side. Take all this out and reuse it. Now, one of the cool things about this game is that when you do take stuff out like that, you get all the resources back, and so you can continue to build out, which is pretty great. We'll wait for our stamina to go back up again. There we go. Again, probably need a little bit more flattening right off the edge here. There we go. All right, we're going to have to definitely bring maybe that up a little bit. We're going to need more stone for that. Let's get back to our cultivator. And we're going to go ahead and just run it along the side here. All right, now again, I'm out of stamina. And I built this bonfire here for a reason, so I can run back to it, use what little stamina I do have, and then just sit down. And you don't have to be right next to it. You can be within a certain distance. As long as you see it say fire, then it will get you your stamina back up again. So if you learn only one thing in my stream today, that is my stamina trick there, where you can have a lot more stamina and you can keep yourself going over and over again. And we'll go ahead and cultivate all of that. Now, we are certainly not going to have enough seeds. Let's see if we can raise that up just a little bit there. Oh, we're going to need a little bit of stone there, I think, to raise that up. Let's cultivate that back again. And you can take out the cultivation, by the way, by using your flattener. It'll actually make it back into regular dirt. As well as you can use your cultivator to just put your grass back in as well. Whoa, flying up in the sky. Look out. And again, we'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll say, what do we got here? I think turnips, right? Yeah, turnips. Okay. Take that out. Turnips. Wow. Wow, my brain just, like, stopped working there. Oh, isn't it I? It's I. Yes, okay. Wow, see, that's sleep apnea for you right there, everybody. My brain literally went, turnips. There we go. All right. We got that. I hate that. It sucks. Sleep apnea is the worst, I tell you. Okay, so we got that done. Oh, we want to put our seeds in now. Let's put our seeds in and hope that it does along the same thing. So here we go. So we're going to put one on the inside corner about halfway. And then we're going to go along and use this as a reference.
Oh. Okay.
Into there.
Okay.
Are you talking to me, or because I can hear you? Your thing's on.
Weird. It's not supposed to be. Oh God, wolves are powerful.
Yes, they are very, very painful. Look out, especially you got multiple of them. I'd press your push the talk button again so that it clicks off when you're done, because it's like locked on. I can see it. I can see it on Discord. So what happens sometimes is people's thing gets locked on, and then they're like, "Oh, well, Kismet, I'm gonna be AFK for a minute," and then they're like ordering a pizza. I've actually had to do this multiple times in the voice chat, where they say, "Okay, my credit card number is," and I'm like, "No!" Boom! Boom! I had to mute them in there. So watch out for that lock that sometimes comes on. It's actually more of a glitch than a lock, but that's why also I don't use Vox, by the way, everybody, which is the thing that will automatically tell if you're speaking. Because sometimes people are eating chips, or they're talking to their spouse, or their spouse is yelling at them, or something awkward like that, and which we don't really need to hear that on voice chat. And I get that question all the time. Kismet, why don't you just leave it on Vox? And that's why. Because I've been the guild leader for 18 years, and I can tell you that happens constantly if you have it on Vox. So I put the option of no more Vox, unless you're playing a game like PUBG, where pressing the button is a really difficult thing. In this game, you could definitely stop for a second and press push to talk. Or if you're like me, you got a foot pedal, where you can go ahead and use your foot pedal as your push-to-talk key. Which works fantastically. You're like, Kismet, well, what foot pedal do you have? Well, you can actually check it out on my website. You can go kismet.gg right there. Check it out on my website and snatch one up for yourself. And then you don't have to keep reaching over or reaching up around your keyboard trying to press your push-to-talk key. Or you can use it for whatever else you want to do. Maybe you want to switch your command bar, whatever else you want to do. You can definitely use foot pedals for that. Makes it very, very useful. Now, again, I'm doing a very poor job of keeping these lined up, but I will try my best to try to fix... Let's try to fix this row at least. Somewhat. All right. Now, I'm also curious as to whether this stuff will grow here in the plains, because maybe this particular stuff does not grow here in the plains. Maybe it only grows in the thing. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Part of the fun is figuring it out. My team has not told me whether it works or not, but a lot of times in the stream, I'm only thinking stuff out. If I say, hey, chat, tell me such and such thing, then you know I'm asking you. But if I don't specifically say, tell me, then I'm just talking out loud, thinking through different ideas and whatnot, the whys of what I'm doing. I feel like the whys is my favorite part of any game and also watching any stream. So that's why I do a lot of why am I doing such a thing. So I'm just basically going to test it to see if this will actually grow. And I see some of them are browning over here in the corner and over here. And we'll see what happens with that. If the plant dies, if it's not able to grow here, don't tell me. Part of the fun is trying stuff and then coming back and see if it works, right? The discovery of things is very, very fun. Now, when you're playing this game in multiplayer, you will have moments where other people discover stuff and you don't discover it on your own. And I've kind of let that slide in this one, and that's okay. Like other people will find like armor or weapons and then drop that kind of crafting item in the box. Then I'll pick up that item while I'm sorting or whatnot, and it will unlock a recipe that I don't already have, and I didn't really necessarily find that item, which is great while you play solo games if you want to play through first as solo, just so you have those discovery moments on your own. But you can also join us here in the game and just unlock that stuff. But I do ask you to start a brand new character and only use that character on our server until we find and kill the 5th boss. Then once we find and kill the 5th boss, and again, we're in no hurry, we'll just take our time, have a great journey along the way. Once we find that 5th boss, that was not very well centered. Let's just skip over here. Oh, and I'm out of seeds anyway. So look, all of those seeds we had was only that 1/2. So definitely we have enough room for more seeds. So let's run back to our primary base. And again, we're going to start migrating our food from our other base to this base. Now, I'm not going to take it out until I'm sure that stuff's going to grow, right? If that stuff doesn't grow there, then what I need is I need 2 farms. I need one in the plains or in the dark forest, which is where we are right now, and then one over there. There we go. I have a single foot pedal, just like your double. It says you can change it from B, but when I do it, doesn't it take, but it doesn't take any thoughts. It says you can change it from you can change the key from B, but when I do it, it doesn't take any thoughts. Sounds like a software issue, not necessarily a hardware issue. Mine does. I can change it. I've changed mine to Alt. So when I press the foot pedal, it does have Alt in there, so it presses it actually on my other computer. Because I'm playing on my gaming PC, but my streaming PC is how you guys see me, and that's actually where my Discord is as well. This way I can actually pipe that sound so you can hear it on the stream. I actually press the button, and it actually is pressing the button on a keyboard on another machine than I'm actually on. This way I don't have to reach up and press my second keyboard and press down the Alt key. So you should be able to do it. It sounds like a software issue. Definitely make sure you got the latest software, that it is working. And I would also say, hey, I would type the model number and the name of your pedal if it's the same as mine. Then you can just put in Google saying unable to change hotkey for foot pedal model, whatever it is, or name, whatever it is. And I'm sure someone else on the internet has probably had that same issue as you. And so you'll be able to find your answer that way as well. So lots of different ways to try to figure that out. That's what I would do for sure to try to find that answer. And you can see, look, we've kind of a little sad without all of our portals there, but that's okay. We're going to tear all this down eventually in here. And actually, let me go ahead and just throw some of this wood in here so that's not just laying on the ground. Say like that. I'll pick all this up. There we go. And again, we're going to tear all this down eventually. If our new base is going to be able to grab all this stuff. Now, again, I do not tear stuff down of other people's stuff unless we are moving our base, which we are in this case. So we're going to go ahead and grab a bunch of carrots over here. We're just going to run along, hit E. And you definitely want to get your food going early, everybody. Get yourself a base. Get your food going very early game because you're going to be in trouble. Because you're going to need a lot of food. The more food that you have, the more food you keep running, the higher your health will be, the more stamina you'll have, the bigger your stamina bar. Another great Kismet tip for you. Focus your food as a high priority, for sure, for sure. All right, and I've got all of those carrots up now. And as you can see, we've got tons of turnips over here. Let's go ahead and pick all of those up now. I don't feel rested anymore. Oh, too bad me. All right. Okay, I have plenty of stamina. Hello? Who's there? Who dat? It's Mr. Trolley! What's up, Mr. Trolley? Now, I don't have to kill this troll. I can just walk away. By the way, we got to do a battle here in a minute, too. I don't have to kill the troll, but shoot him in the head is fun. Oh, wow, it was 134 for that troll. Oh, he dodged that one. All right, come up here, Mr. Troll. Another headshot. Bye-bye. Not too bad. Again, I'm making that look easy. That's a lot harder when you don't have really high-level gear. These trolls can one-shot you a lot. And again, I'm just wasting troll loot. But that's okay. I got to stay prioritized, everybody. But I'll come over here and, do it a solid here. I'll go ahead and put some of this stuff away for a second so I can grab that gold and stuff. By the way, Little Fox, if you are listening on the stream, you can grab the gold and go to the trader and get yourself a belt, which will help you carry more, as well as you can get a circlet, which will allow you to have constant light. But know that the circlet does replace your helmet. So if you don't feel like you're going to use it, then just get the belt, and you should be good to go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run back and forth and pick up all of these turnips here while we're doing a battle. And thank you as well, Negative Ferminations, for that follow earlier as well. But let's get into the battle. To battle! Okay, thank you, sir. You're welcome, Phil Z. You're welcome. All right, let's get into this right here. This is called Stream Raiders, little side game that we play. Very, very fun. While I'm over here collecting turnips, we can do a little side battle action. I always like to see how much I can get done while you guys are watching a battle. Right there. All right. All right, good job, everybody. You guys, of course, have a chance at getting a skin. Make sure to go in and look and see if you got a skin. Let me know in the chat if you did get one. Congrats to Lasco, 200 gold. There you go. Crushing it. EMZRT getting a nice epic scroll. And John Boy putting up the big numbers as MVP with that 11 assists. Nice job. Let's keep going, everybody. We want to try to get as many battles as we can. Oh, my gosh. Holy mackerel. Is it 2:30 already? Wow. Time go flying by, everybody. Holy moly. Time has been crushing it for sure. I say we go down here and we try to get this. I do like fighting a mystery boss from time to time, but let's do a mystery one here. I think we only got time for one more battle. Wow. Okay. Let's make this a good one, everybody. Let's get in here. I'm going to use my rogue. I'm going to say over here on the left side. Let's get in there. Let's do one more battle here. And then I'm going to have to head out because today is family day. I know I'm doing a bit of a smaller stream today, but I was having trouble sleeping, so I do what I can. Let's go. Okay, now I'm running around at nighttime, as you can see, collecting some turnips. It's not too bad in this area, especially if you have better gear like I do, have some high-end gear. As well as other places like Dark Forest and places like that, which is where we are. It's okay at nighttime if you're able to defend yourself, if you've got food and all of that stuff squared away, you should be just fine working at nighttime. I don't suggest it at the plains for sure, because the plains are much more difficult at nighttime. You might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as 5 mobs on you, and any of those mobs can 1 or 2 shot you for sure. For sure. You're like, Kismet, it's so dark. I know, huh? I know, it's sad when our main base, it goes dark. But it's not worth my time to go and light up all the torches and do all that. I'm going to run back. All right, I'm running back to go in the bed. I'm going to run back, get in the bed so we can forward time. Giving him a heads up that I'm making my way there. And we're through the main portal here. And running to get into the bed. Which he's probably... Oh, he's already in there. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at that. Teamwork. Good teamwork. Good teamwork. Let's do it. And so, again, I'll forward time, and then we won't have so many really tough mobs. The mobs get tougher at nighttime, and they have a tendency to spawn in larger groups. So definitely want to forward time if you're not into killing them. Now, of course, you can just go with your crew and kill a whole bunch of them, or by yourself. It's up to you to go ahead and do that. Now, I went ahead and got a bunch of turnips on me here. Now, I'm going to do something different than actually doing the turnips themselves. I'm going to do the turnip seeds to replace the seeds that I have already used. So, as you can see here, I've got seed turnip. And so we're going to plant some of those. And I think I want to go right about there. It's going to be a bit close to this, but we do what we can do. Yeah, that whole row is off a bit there, but such is the way it goes. Now, if they are too close together, they will not grow. But we're going to go ahead and put this in a row here of seeds. Now, of course, the thing you'd want to know in here when you're planting seeds is, do I get more carrots from seeds than I do just having the carrots themselves? And the answer is yes. You do get 2 seeds or so, 2 or 3 seeds from each of these, where you can then replant a lot of those. So I suggest to actually not only plant the carrots, but also plant the seeds in tandem. And again, we'll go ahead and start right here in the center. And then now we'll offset this a little bit better down the center here. All the way down. Oh, let me turn my sound back on as well. Now, this game is very dependent on sound. You definitely want to have your sound on. Know that the server only runs when I'm playing. It does not run 24/7. So when I'm playing it on Friday, it'll be up for people to play on. And then also on Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're welcome to come join us then. If you can't join us today, there we go. Again, my food's going off. My stamina's really low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost my food, which is going to bring my stuff up there. And then I'm going to go over here and chill out by the bonfire, which is going to make my thing go much faster. There we go. And just about when you hit the end, that's when you want to stand up. And then back to it, because this does take stamina to run back and forth and do all of this stuff. You want to keep your stamina nice and high. And, of course, the faster I go, the faster I'm burning my stamina. And again, I can sit here and really fine-tune this, and I've done it before in other games, just to make it look perfect. But you got to think in the long run, you're just going to put that down, it's going to grow, and you're just going to take it right back up again. So making it perfect every single time is not necessarily a thing. But one of the things also that I'd like to try after I get this done is actually figuring out the distance between one item and another. And that's why I'm kind of varying the distance a little bit to find the minimum distance between plants. And when I find that minimum distance, I can actually run just a single row, right? To actually run wood down there and say, okay, this is a single row, and this is a single row, and this is a single row. So I can very easily just run along that row and just click it as fast as possible. One of the things that we do in games like 7 Days to Die is we'll actually square out exactly where you put the plant. And then we know it's 1, 2, 3, and then the next one goes in the fourth one when we're doing trees. And so we'll create what I call a tree farm where you go ahead and make it perfect so that you just run along and you know exactly where to put the seed, which makes it a lot easier. I'm going to try to figure that out in this game at some point as well. But we used up all the turnips there. So let's run back, see if there's any more seeds. I think I put some more carrots and stuff down so we can go ahead and reseed that. Now, one of the cool things is that even though I didn't plant any carrot seeds, when those carrots are finished growing, I can go ahead and grab the carrots and use those new carrots that are going to grow for seeds as well. Now, do I know if they're going to grow here? Nope. Don't know. Don't tell me. Part of the fun is trying stuff out. Don't steal that away from yourself, everybody. Don't go and look everything up at the very beginning of a game. It's okay if you're struggling a little bit. You want to have those ah moments, right? The aha, I figured it out moments. Those are my favorite moments in any game, for sure. We'll leave all this over here. We're going to do our tree farm later on. But as you can see, we got little carrots, little stuff in there that I picked up. We're going to grab that, run our way back. Again, we're going to be replacing this base with our new base. We definitely need to get our barrels going again. We need to move. The hardest thing in this base to move is the stuff that won't teleport, which is your iron, your silver, your copper, all of that stuff. We're going to need to eventually move it from this base to our other base. Once I get the food in and I get the sorting in the base here and eventually our docks, I will also start to work on a channel. We want to try to put a channel in over here to our main base, kind of like the Panama Canal, right? We want to go ahead and put a canal. You can see actually I have it written right there. It says canal with a question mark. Can we cut a canal through there where we can shortcut, where we can go from our base right here and go this way, right? Or we can just go and take it to the east dock and we can go up and around. But it would be kind of cool to be able to make our own custom built canal where we can just drive our boats through there. I think that would be a really neat project. Now, don't tell me if it works or not. We'll try it and see how it goes. Again, thank you very much for the follow, Cloaked Mama. Thanks for coming in, Cloaked Mama. Hitting that follow button, becoming a brand new Teamwork Tycoon. As you can see, we are working on our mega base. It's a beautiful day to do some gardening. We're going to get in here. We're going to get it going on. For sure, for sure. All right. And then we're going to get our cultivator, which is number 7. We're going to go ahead and look for our seed carrots. And then we're going to offset this right here down the center. Like that. And just go ahead and use the rest of these for seeds. So this is what I would do. I would do 1/2 carrots, 1/2 seeds. And then later, you can do all carrots and then use another plot for all seeds, depending on how much you need, right? In my case, I'm aiming for maximum, the mega level, which would be 10 people. Which would be 10 people on the server at the same time. So that's what we're building toward. Having that mega level going on. Now, we have killed the first 4 bosses. We're still on the lookout for the 5th boss. Don't tell me anything about the 5th boss. we will get to it eventually. Now, we only play a couple days a week. We play on Friday and on Saturday night. Friday during the day, Saturday all night long. So feel free to join us if you are interested in playing with a group. I do ask that you start a brand new character and work your way up and just use that character just on our server. There we go. A bunch of seeds there. Bunch of seeds there. And guess what, everybody? We have now moved our carrots and our turnips to our new base. Now, again, let's see if they're starting to grow. It does say carrots and they're healthy, so we do know that they are pretty healthy and that they are growing. So to answer the question that I posed earlier, can you grow stuff here in the plains that would normally be an item that you would find in, or I mean here in the plains that you normally find in the flatlands or the forest areas? And the answer seems to be yes. So we'll see. We'll see, right? Says it's healthy and growing. So we've got those moved. Now, another thing that we want to work on over here is going to be our barley. So let's work on that as well. And let's go to this. There we go. So we're going to take this out over here. And we're going to take this one and rearrange it a little bit. Like this. And we're going to utilize our smaller item like we're using over here. And we're going to just square that off right there. There's something really fun about doing that, by the way. Just going along and annihilating a whole bunch of stuff that you build. It's fun to build stuff, and then, you know, whoa, hey, skellies! What's up? Let's party, little skellies. Holy moly, look at them all. Okay, I'm in trouble. Yikes. I'm in trouble. Got no stamina. So what I'm going to do is backpedal. Give me backpedaling. As my stamina's going up. Now, use stamina to block. And then you go, hey! Get off my lawn, people! Boom! Now, again, I made that look easy because I do have high-end gear as well as I have some pretty decent food. So, yeah, a little skelly surprise there. Oh, look, we got one way off in the distance who's a caster. Take that, sucker. All right, and they do like to surprise you by spawning mobs directly on you. And I didn't know that they could spawn in your base because I feel like once you flatten an area, mobs should not be able to spawn in your base itself. I feel like they should only spawn out of the area in which you worked on. And you can see I've got workbenches down, so those workbenches should prevent them from spawning in that particular area. But no such luck, everybody. Now, that was pretty dangerous because I did have very low stamina at that moment. But I do know how to backpedal, and then they're swinging and missing me as I'm going along. And, of course, also when you're distracted doing something else, that's how they sneak up on you when you're busy doing all of that. So let's go ahead and build out like so. Now, I will be starting a Sunday night crew. So if you guys do want to join me for Sunday, the best way to know if I'm going to be on or not is I will be in my Discord, right? And also I'll give you guys a shout out too on my Discord and on Twitter to let you know that I am working on collecting resources. Now, our rule is that we collect resources and we set up foundations, like we cut out walls and we do all the basics, but we do not build. We only build on stream. So this way everybody can see kind of the results of all of our hard work and they can watch it unfold as we go. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and take all this out now and just try to line this along here. And eventually I'm going to make this stone under here, so I'm not going to worry about this empty space under here for right now. And we'll make that all stone and have a nice little grand staircase like we do in our other base. Okay, that's looking good. Now, a good idea is to move those, obviously, out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and put our crafting bench right up under here. Now, if it is under a item, it will allow you to use it. This is a bit too exposed because there's nothing blocking it in. But we can go back up here to our other one, which is underneath a overhang here. We can repair our stuff. Every now and again, before or after a battle, you definitely want to repair all your stuff, especially if you're dying a lot and things like that. Make sure to keep repairing your items. And there we go. Oh, and we're working over here. There we go. So we got a bit of that squared out. And I'm going to go ahead and use this as a kind of the front of all the stuff I'm working on. Like over here are going to be our different pins, and then I will put labels on those different animal pins as well. But again, the number one thing we want to get going, food, for sure. For sure. And of course, doing those animal pins is part of doing that food. Oh, we're out of stuff, and we need to make another workbench right over here. Again, better to put your workbench along the path, and then we can go ahead and take this stuff out over here. You have to have a workbench to build. And to do all of this. So we'll put a workbench there, and we'll go ahead and now put our sign right here in the corner. Oh, actually, let's do something fun. We're going to angle this sign. We're going to put it in there. We're going to rotate with our middle mouse button. We're going to angle it, and then put that sign right in there. And then we're going to say barley. Barley. Do I have some barley? That's a good question. Where did I see it? I think I saw it up in our upper area here. In our cooking area. And so let's get up here. I think it was in the in one over here. All right, there we go. Barley flour. Great for making bread. I'm going to go ahead and put some of those in there. As you can see, I've got some more turnips there I could use. Let's see. Let's take this barley out. And let's see if I can actually do barley with my cultivator. I've not done barley yet. So we got barley, we got flax, and we have our different trees. So, I actually need barley itself, not the barley flour. So again, I like to discover stuff like that by trying stuff and seeing what happens, right? It looks like we need a forward time again. We need a forward time, getting into bed. And you can see we've built out a nice little housing area here, a little bunkhouse for the crew, done by the awesome Anon as well. There we go. Let me catch up a bit here on chat. Let's see. Lumber prices be like, whoa, I know, right? I mean, all the lumber we're using right now. You know what I did too? I didn't know lumber prices were going to go up. I had a bunch of lumber that I was going to use out in the backyard. And I left it out there so long that some of the lumber at the bottom started rotting out because it was sitting on the ground, which you should never do. Bad idea. I thought I'd get around to it, but, you know, ups and downs of life. So I took that lumber and I said, just get rid of it. And I'll just go get some more. So I took it and I put it out in the front yard where, you know, the people come and they pick it up. The city will come and pick it up. But people came along and took it right away. And I should have known it by that. That probably lumber is probably worth 2 to 3 to 4 times as much as I paid for it now, which is pretty scary. But I don't have to worry about it anymore. And again, I don't have the time right now to do yard work with that lumber. So, hey, if it helps someone else out, you know what? Do it a little love for someone else, right? A little love for someone else, some random stranger out there. Feel free to use that wood, and hopefully it helps you out in the long run. Okay, there we go. And we're rested. We got our long resting dealio there. We got to go get some barley. That's what we're doing. So I got to find the location that we're currently farming barley, which is another plains location. So I'm going to run way down here into our portals. And I forget the name of that base. That's a good one. I've got to find which one it is. F13, F14. Now, a lot of these are not our finished one yet. We've got silver there. Big M, that's Big Mountain. There, we've got our swamp. The Bone Mass Dock. That's South Base there. Oh, man, what was the name of that? What was the name of that base? Motor, Eastport. Let's go look. Let's go look on the map. Let's see. Where is those other planes that we're at? Over here. Let's see. What do we
silver
call it? No, silver's up on the mountainside. I know that one. We call it the Nexus, or F6 is another one as well. Yeah. So called the Nexus. Now, I don't even know where that portal is. We definitely need to hunt that one down. Not there. This is nothing. This is the Stone Getter. Good question. Do we even have that portal here? Do we even have that portal here at our new base? I might not have moved it yet. All right, let's go look. We'll go back to our other base and go look and see if it is here. Let's go up here. And actually, I'll probably put it in the upper portals here as well. Oh, and I got something on me that I can't portal with, which is some iron, because I took the stone bench out, which is used from iron. You said gold on the curb. Yeah, I did. Oh, did I not go back and get that gold? I thought I did. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. I can't remember what I've done. Okay, so we did that. Let's go ahead and get some of this stuff off of us here, because this is sucking up my inventory space. Look at these cool little things there. Okay. A little bit of that stuff off of us here. We are going to... The reason why I came over here was... I've already forgotten. I hate sleep apnea. It sucks. I can't remember nothing. Literally 2 seconds later. Let's see. I'm coming back over here. Working on the thing. I can't remember. Can you guys remember? Let me know in the chat. You guys, sometimes I rely on my chat to be my memory. What the heck did I come over here for in the first? Oh, for the portal. For the portal. There we go. Oh man, it took a while to kick in, didn't it? Again, I wish sleep apnea on no one. It's a painful thing. Yeah, no, we haven't moved him yet. Okay. F6, NB1, Nexus. There it is. Okay. I'm going to take the Nexus portal out. I'm going to grab the loot for the Nexus portal. And then I'm going to move the Nexus portal over to our other base.
F6 is unconnected.
Yeah, that's because there's already an F6 over here, which is connected to it.
Okay.
So, yeah. So that's why I went back over here, because we also have a Nexus one, which was in the old base. I'm moving it now. All right. And so the ones that we don't use as often are going to be toward the bottom. And then the ones we use more often are going to be up at the level, which is where we're usually running around and working. So I'm going to call that this one right in here, or actually let's do one even cooler. Let's do it here. Ooh, very cool. Is going to be it. Now, my crew has been in here working on all of this, by the way. This is not just me, for those just wandering in the stream. And I'm just going to put it in temporarily, and then try to put a sign in there that says Nexus and what's that. Nexus. I can't remember if it was a capital N or lowercase n, but I know it definitely is Nexus. Maybe it's lowercase. I typically will do lowercase. There we go. I typically will do a lowercase thing because of that reason. And so let's go ahead and go back in here real quick. Let's get our food up like that. So we got all of that going. And we're getting barley. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to run back over here. And I'm going to get the raw barley. And get it going. Oh, Nexus is the wrong Plains base. That's the name of it. Thank you, Anon. Anon knows what's up. But that's okay. It'll run us over here. Anyway, but yes, Plains base is where it is. Nexus is where we just started to look for a base. Yeah, well, hey, nothing else. I've moved the portal. Plains base, that's the name of it. Again, I have a terrible memory, everybody, and it doesn't feel like I'm getting any better. It's actually feeling like I'm getting worse. But as long as I'm upright and not stuck in the bed, I feel like I'm doing good. I feel like I'm progressing at least somewhat. Let's get it going. I just had an idea, Kismet. Do you think someone could make a maze with random portals as a fun activity? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sure someone is already working on that or has already done it. But if you wanted to do that down in our little town area there, we could make an extension for that. Obviously, don't do it right in the middle of the town, but we can make an extension. Come in, you can make that. That'd be fun. And see, it'd be like a contest, like what's that thing on Harry Potter, right? Where they have the contest and they go into the maze or whatever. I forget what the name of that thing is. I like Harry Potter, but I'm not like, a super fan. I'm really not the super fan of anything. I don't know all the characters and all the people in the background and all of that stuff. I do know who gave Harry Potter his invisible cloak, though. I actually read the book so I could find that out. Because I watched the first one, and I'm like, well, who gave him the cloak? Right? And it doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you who gave him the cloak, the invisible cloak in there, so I had to read the book. And then it does tell you in the book. And I'm not going to tell you who. Don't say in the chat, everybody. This way, other people can go read the book and learn that. Let's turn some lights on here and get it going. So we're back here. So we need the other portal. And so we're going to run up here and take out the portal. Oh, I'm getting some messages here. Oh, my daughter answered the question. She could hear me. It is called the Tri-Wizard Tournament, everybody. She is awesome. She knows all about Harry Potter, and I think is a Gryffindor myself. But you know, you have to choose your own path from the Sorting Hat. My daughter, very funny. They're obviously my kids are home and they can hear me in the other room. Very nice. Plains 2, Silver Dock, Old Mine, and Swamp 2. Oh, is it Plains 2? I don't know. Let's go through the portal and see if it's the correct one. Sending me lots of text messages. Now, I've only got a few minutes left. I should tell Fox here. I've only got a few minutes left, and then we're going to be heading out. Just a heads up, and then the server won't be available until Saturday night, 9 p.m.
Okay.
Just a heads up. I like to give people a heads up. So this is called Plains 2. This is our little lower area here. Ooh, look out for the biggie baddie. Oh, yeah, that's that other Plains location. Let's go back in there. That's not the one I'm looking for. Those are not the droids I'm looking for. Okay, and this one's called NB1 F6. There's F6 is working there. Plains 2, Silver Dock, Old Mine, Swamp 2. All right, and I think we took all the portals out down here. What's this one? Aha! There it is. Plains all lowercase. Bam, let's take it out. And let's move it to our new location over here. Let's go. I feel like we got our food in. We've got a place for our barley. Maybe we get some barley in here before we go. We still got about another 3 minutes until we're going to do this last battle. So let's try to get as much of that done as we can before the battle. I'm going to put it in here with the Nexus one as well. Let's put it right here. Now, again, one of the cool things about this game is that I took out the portal. It gave me all the resources back. And now... not Nexus, Plains. And then it lets me put the portal down elsewhere because I now have those resources. I should also go get some coal. Oh, which is no longer here. Thought I did some coal there earlier. Do I got any coal on me? No. Again, whenever I'm looking for coal, I always start it up. Oh, wait, there's some barley right there. Oh, that's some flax. That's some flax. So I always start some up in case I can't find any in a box. Now, again, I will come through and organize all of this eventually. So we don't have to keep, wandering back and forth and trying to find stuff all the time. But again, our food is our highest priority right now. Let's go back up here. I'm not a big fan of this spiral staircase where I have to keep spiraling my way up from the lower case, but I feel like over time we're not going to be using those lower portals as much. We're going to be using these upper portals, and if we do use a lot of those portals down there, what we'll do is we'll move them up here. And I like to go ahead and just put the portal right here, the sign for the portal right here. Oh, and I don't have enough coal for that one, but that's okay. Let's call this one the Nexus. Nexus, and then we need more coal. And our battle, 1 more minute on that battle. Put down as many units as you can, everybody. You got 1 minute to put down them units and get it going. Now, again, we only build on Fridays and on Saturdays, and on Sunday, I'm going to try to make that a day where we can do collecting, like we collect a ton of wood, or we might go out and do farming of stone and whatnot. On those days, and eventually that day will be our New World Day as well as a guild. Plains, right there, and let's go. Let's do it. And so we'll have that as an offline day where I'm not streaming, where I'm just focused on the group, and we can work together more efficiently on that day. So if you do want to join us for that day, feel free to come in. Now here's our little base that we took over. And this is pretty nice over here. You can see we've got a bunch of logs out there. But my crew went in and built this out to just have it so we can start some of our barley. Now I'm sure this barley is good to go. And again, eventually, all these other secondary bases should be removed and downscaled, and all of our stuff bring back to our primary base. And so we're going to grab a bunch of this barley. And again, we'll try to do as much barley as we can. 13 seconds left until that battle fires up, everybody. And so instead of having to run all the way over here every time, we do have a base that is in the plains, because you can only put certain, you can only get certain resources in certain zones, in certain biomes. And this is early access, so they're still going to add more biomes and all of that stuff as well. We might actually take a break from Valheim once we get the 5th boss down and Alpha 20 comes out for 7 days to die. We'll probably switch back to that while we're waiting for future updates of Valheim. And then, of course, when those come out, we will play those as well. So just keep that in mind, as well as eventually, once my kids, I think, are out for summer, then I will also be resuming my nighttime streams. So I will be streaming during the week at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until we feel like stopping, and trying to keep my day streams and night streams are running as well, as best I can. Now, again, remember, I am partially disabled, so I can't do like some of these other streamers and stream every day, 20 hours a day. I do have kids and stuff. You know, when you're young and you don't have any responsibilities, or if you are older and you don't have any kids, or your kids are all grown up, awesome. More power to you if you can sit and play games all day or do whatever you want to do all day. But you should always keep that IRL in check, everybody. Make sure that you're taking care of your IRL. Otherwise, it'll happen anyway, but it'll be even worse if you don't take care of it. And then you have less time to play games as well. So I try to take care of my IRL, try to spend every day with my wife and family, and try to get some family time in each and every day. But Friday is our main day where we'll, you know, go get ice cream, or we'll hang out and play a game or watch a movie or something like that. Put aside that time, everybody. You know, when I was young, a good friend of mine came to me and said, Kismet, you know, at the end of your life, you won't wish you worked more. You wish you had done all of these other things. You wish you'd spend more time with your kids before they grow up. You wish you spent more time with your wife and family before they passed on and whatnot. So make sure to put that time aside, everybody. Put that time aside. And you're like, well, I got to do this thing, and I got to pay my bills, and got to that. You know what? You don't have to have that fancy thing that you want to buy. You don't really need that thing. You don't really need that fancy car or that fancy thing. Those things should not be more important than spending time with your family. And a lot of people get into that trap where they say, well, the reason why I'm working so hard is so my family can have all the best things. Well, you know what? Your family should want to be around you. You should be the best thing, right? Not some fancy car, fancy phone, or, you know, gaming system or whatever. And it's nice to want to provide for your family. But believe me, as someone who has already tested that when my kids were young, that money doesn't mean anything to especially young children. As they get older, they start to learn that from TV and start to learn that from their peers about wanting fancy things. But I tell you, if you're not enough without it, you're not going to be enough with it, and you're going to waste all of your time to do that. Believe me, I was that guy. I was that guy who worked 20 hours a day, and I would work more if I could. And it wasn't about money. It was about I loved to do it. So I would constantly be doing graphic design, whether I was at work or not. I would be constantly working all the time. But then again, I had, well, I had some girlfriends that I had to let go because they were crazy. But I did spend a lot of my time working as opposed to hanging out with friends and that kind of stuff. And thus, I neglected a few relationships, which, of course, went off the rails, everybody. Neglect those relationships, you're going to lose those relationships. That's going to take an L on those. Don't take an L on any of your relationships, everybody. Don't do it. It's not worth it, I tell you. I tell you. You want to make sure you call up your friends from time to time, say, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I don't need anything. I'm just calling you up to see how you're doing, right? That's when people appreciate your call. If you're just calling up for, hey, do you got some Knicks tickets or something like that all the time? You're calling your parents because you need money all the time, and that's the only reason you ever call anybody. That's not cool, bro. Call them just because you care whether they live or die. That's going to be vitally important to building up trust and building up relationships with other people. I'm going to sit here for a minute to get my rested. Or actually, I'm doing 3 minutes. I'm going to probably be done in 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead and cultivate this a little bit. And I'm going to try to do this, and then we'll do that battle. And then we're probably going to peace out, by the way, mods. We're going to peace out today. Normally I get on the Kismet Love Train, but I'm going to peace out because I can tell my kids are already home, and we got to coordinate what the heck we're doing today. We don't really know what we're going to do, by the way, on Family Day. We get together on that day, and then we decide. Do we want to go ice cream? Do we want to go out to eat where we go through the drive-thru and get the food and bring it home? That's our going out to eat now. Even though I am immunized, I did go and get my shot. I got the single shot, the Johnson & Johnson, and my wife did as well. No side effects. Your arm's a little sore like you would normally get when you have a shot. But other than that, zero side effects, zero issues. And I am in the high-risk group because I do have issues, medical issues. Not the super high-risk group, but one down from that. I'm in that because when I do get sick, I get sick for a long period of time. So very, very important to get out there so we can all get back to kind of a bit of a normal life here. Now, this one I'm going to go ahead and just do one per square here. I feel like this might need more room. I'm just going to literally do it right down here. Again, I'm just going to speed up. I hope you don't mind. Now, when I'm playing offline, by the way, everybody, I play at a much, much faster speed. I do not slow down like I do here in the stream. In the stream, I slow down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. But I think you get the general gist of this, right? This is just putting, not straightly, though. This is just putting a whole bunch of barley down. Right here. I'm just kind of eyeballing it right now. Now, again, this is something, if you take pride in your farms, you can make it perfect if you want. I'm just going to put it down so that it starts to grow because I just picked it all up. And so the next time we come back, hopefully a lot of this stuff has grown. And again, if we put it too close together, it's not going to grow. So I'm going to go ahead and just look again here. And again, it's nighttime right now in the game. We should forward time. But since we're heading out, we're going to risk it for a minute. And just try to finish in all this barley. Man, that's a lot of barley. That's a lot. And I usually find the faster you go, the less straight your rows are. For sure, for sure. If some people have done a lot of this, I'm sure after a while you get it down, you know exactly the distances, and then you can really work on making it look nice. But again, I'm just going to get it done. See, I no longer have my buff. It's really nighttime and spooky. Right? And so I'm going to run over here by the fire. And if I sit down by the fire, watch how fast my regen goes. They much faster. And so that should be enough to finish this off, hopefully. Let's go. One more row to go. And there we go. GG. Barley in, turnips in, and carrots in. It's time to head on out of here. All right, heading out, getting to the bed. All right, and I'm going to wander off here to the bed. forward time. Now, why am I going to do that? Now, this is what tells me whether there's people in the game or not. There's nobody in the game. How do I know? Because I just laid down and hit forward time. And what allows me to do is to go, hey, Big JP, how's it going? Allows me to go in and save the game, right? I can force save the game. If you don't know how you do this, you actually turn your terminal on. You can hit F5, and then you just type in lowercase save, and it actually forces the server to save our progress. So the next time I come in, because I'm going to restart the server and change the password, basically, when I come in next time, it'll not be rolled back, which I've had in the past, where it actually was rolled back. Actually, when I was working on this base, I forgot to save, and then I restarted the server, and then guess what? I just lost 30 minutes worth of work, or 25 minutes, and then had to go back and rebuild it again. Though I did build it twice as good the second time. All right, let's do this battle. To battle! All right, let's see if we can bring in the W here. How many units we got? 40 units. Oh, I hope we have enough. Let's go. Oh, 40 of us versus 64 of them. Let's see what happens. Stabby McStabby. Go, Kismet Rogue. I'm going to go stab some peeps. I'm probably going to die. Oh, yeah. See, those the rogues are great for running around and getting those guys on the outside. Over there. Oh, I just remembered before we leave, release, yeah, you can buy it today, everybody. You can get yourself Before We Leave. That is an awesome game. I wish I had more time to play all these games. There's so many great games, everybody. I just only have so much time in the day. Open the caps and chats. Give you guys some love. John Boy, man, you are rolling in the loot today, man. You are just walking away with tons of it. Hair Luna coming in, getting some love as well. And Subi crushing it with 11 kills. MVP of that round. And we'll, of course, pick up with more battles next time. I will not be going on battle mode today because it is family day. So if we go and wander around and do stuff, I don't have to run back to my computer every 30 minutes. But we will resume battle mode next week. How much time we got? We got 10 days. So the next time I will be doing battle mode probably is on Tuesday. What is the date on Tuesday? Let me look at my calendar. Let's see. Tuesday is going to be the 18th. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days from now. That'll still leave us the whole entire next week to do this event and try to get there. And we're already tier 36. Look at this. Already tier 36. So definitely we're going to get up into the bonus levels if we were able to get a lot of battles in next week. Again, I'm going to try to get back to my consistent schedule where I am streaming during the day. And then, of course, I had to shift my schedule because of coronavirus and helping with my kids. And then I'm going to start resuming my night streams as well during the summertime. So that's going to be lots of fun. We're going to have lots and lots of fun, everybody. And of course, I'm bringing more cool stuff and more interactivity and more stream avatars and more giveaways and all of that. Now, speaking of giveaway, let's not forget the giveaway now. Let's go to my office and let's give away some loot. All right. Now, if you're suddenly said, Kismet, wait, you're doing a giveaway? Yes, I'm doing a giveaway for a Stream Raider skin right now. I'm going to give you a minute to figure out and put exclamation ticket 1 in the chat. Here's what you do. Exclamation loot to see how many Kiz Caps you got. You've got Kiz Caps just by lurking in the channel. Whether you're a follower or a subscriber, if you are a subscriber, you are earning 3 times the Kiz Caps and you have 3 times a chance of winning the giveaways. But never fear, everybody has a chance because everybody gets a free ticket. And I have seen people come into my stream for the very first time, put ticket space 1, and bam, win the giveaway. Now, if you want to do more than 1 ticket, what you want to do is realize it's 10 Kiz Caps per 1 ticket for the giveaway, right? So say you have 100 Kiz Caps. Well, then you just take the last number off there, right, which would be a 0, and you can buy 10 tickets, right? So that's pretty easy to figure out, and you can go ahead and buy yourself some tickets as well. Now, you can also use if you want to just go all in, you can also go ticket space all as long as you do it the first time. If you've already added tickets in, you can't do ticket space all. You can only do it the first time you enter that particular giveaway. All right, so I'll give you guys a minute here for that. And I think we got everything else squared away. Again, we're just going to peace out, everybody, and pick this up again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. I'll give you another 3 seconds. 2, 1. All right, good enough. Close the giveaway. We're going to draw a winner. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Must be present to win. Boom. Who is it? Yangi! Oh, Yangi coming back in the stream and bringing in the win. One of my former mods. Everybody had to take care of that IRL. Always, I tell my mods to go take care of their IRL before my little stream here. My little stream will be fine. But let's see if Yangi's in the chat. Now, don't go nowhere, because if he doesn't say something in the chat in the next 2 minutes, you guys are going to have the chance at another shot at it for sure. Never leave my stream right away, because I have actually rolled up to 6 times because people went AFK. So he's got exactly 2 minutes, all right? 2 minutes to say something in the chat. Now, while he's doing that, I can also be running around doing something here in the game. Let me go and put this barley back. I really feel like I could be making boxes down here for the various stuff. I think that would be a good idea. Now, you can't see any of this because I'm waiting for that giveaway, but I'm going to make some boxes, and I'll show you this next time, in front of the signs that I put for turnips and for carrots and all of that stuff, so that I can put stuff in there that goes along with that particular thing. And of course, I'm out of wood, so I'm running back. I'm just going to describe what I'm doing instead of actually showing it to you, because I could switch to my other screen, but we've only got 1 minute left. And so if you want to see what I'm doing, you have to tune in next time to see it. little cliffhanger there for you guys. For sure, for sure. Again, you got another 50 seconds. 50 seconds, and then I'm going to re-roll for sure. And then I'll put one over here, too, by the barley. There we go. And then we'll put the barley in there. All right, that's good. That is good. 30 seconds left, Yangi. Yangi, are you there, bro? If you know Yangi, if you know who he is, if you're the pet of Yangi and somehow you're watching my stream, go fetch. Go get Yangi, bring him back to the chat so he can win some loot. But if he has gone AFK, we're going to get it going here as well. Big JP, look at you rocking those new sub badges or bit badges there, Big JP. Now, just in case you didn't know, everybody, I did add a massive update to all of my stuff here in the stream. Bam! Right here. Look at this. If you are like Big JP and you have donated stuff, I have updated all of my emotes. So if you're a level tier 1 sub, if you're a tier 2 sub, tier 3 sub like Big JP, and if you've donated bits, guess what? You've unlocked a massive amount of new emotes. That's right, you've unlocked a massive Kismet love train. You can see that tier 2 and tier 3 has unlocked a lot of stuff. Actually, I could probably make this a little bigger. So we can see that. There we go, and I'll slide it off here to the side here. Here we go. You can see that, of course, now you've got more train cars that go in the Kismet Love Train, and then also on the other side here, on the bit donations, depending on what level you have donated. I know Big JP has donated all the way up to 100K for sure. That means you've unlocked every single one of those trains as well, by the way. 1K, 5K, 10K, and you can use those in the chat as well. Kismet, I'm here. Yangi, there he is. All right, good timing. Yangi, that is a win. Congrats to you. Now, as my mod, you probably know what you need to do, but I'm going to explain it to everybody in case they win a future giveaway. And that is, you need to go ahead and whisper me right here. I'm going to type here in the chat. Go ahead and whisper me. Say, Kismet, I want to remind you that I did win the panda skin for Stream Raiders. And of course, at some point, I will whisper you that usually within a day or two, sometimes a little longer, depending on how much is going on behind the scenes. But do be patient, and I will definitely send it to you. I have sent every prize that I have, people have ever won out to them as well. And sometimes I will send out a prize and somebody will already have that prize and they'll say, oh, that's okay, Kismet, you can just give it away to somebody else. And I'll say, know what? I'll give you a different prize instead. I did a different giveaway. So there you go. Sorry for that. Oh, no worries. You had 2 minutes. So you came back just in time. Perfect timing. We'll say that giveaway is done. That is a lock. for that one. Congrats, Yankee, on that. Now, don't worry, everybody. If you didn't win, here's what you do. You go ahead and put a bunch of GGs in the chat right now. I want to see a bunch of GGs in the chat, and if I see enough of them, I'm going to give you a ton of Kiz Caps just for being a good sport as well. So do that while I give you some Kismet Love Train love right here. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 caps for getting on the Kismet Love Train today. Let's check our retweets. I think I already gave you the retweet thing. Yes, it's only 6, so we didn't get to 10. So we'll try to reach that 10 next time. Actually, let me refresh just in case. Just in case my number is not right. Oh, yeah, like 6 there. But if I see a lot of GGs, all right. So I see Break Some Stuff did GG. There's 1,000 for that. I see Big JP did GG. There's 1,000 for that. Yang G with the GGs. Boom, there's 3,000. Anybody else? Anybody else want to get some loot? Anybody else want to win some giveaways? Say GG in the chat right now. I'll give you another one. I'll give you 2 more people say it in the chat. I'll give you the maximum, which is 5,000. I'll give you a minute to do it. In fact, I'll hydrate while I'm waiting. Let's see, because again, it's like a 10-second delay, so there we go. All right, there we go. Paul, MZR, and Subi brought in the love. There's 1,000, 2,000 more. That's 5,000 caps for being awesome, everybody. This is why you stay all the way to the end of the stream. So you're getting tons and tons of Kiz Caps. So the next time I give away something epic, which I've got tons of giveaways to do. I am so behind on my giveaways. I definitely got to get them going on. But I do a lot of giveaways here, so you guys have a higher chance. Now, that's it for me, everybody. I'm going to be heading out. We're just going to do what I call peace out. We're not going to get a Kismet Love Train today because I got to literally run because I know my kids are waiting for me. But we're going to go ahead and do that once I find my buttons that do that. There we go. But I want to go ahead and tell you a bit about my schedule before I go, as well as ways to help out the stream. I want to go right over here to that social media, hit that YouTube channel, hit that subscribe. It does help a lot. It encourages me to put even more videos up there. I have videos coming out every single day. That's right, every single day, all the way already queued up into July. So 2-3 months of videos already still queued. And of course, I'm queuing more up, which are going to go into August and September. And eventually, by the way, those videos will catch up to my live streams, in which I will, of course, stream it. And then within the next few days, I will then have it up onto YouTube. But right now, we are getting it going on. We're trying to catch up on some of my back ones because I stopped uploading to YouTube because they were doing some dumb stuff. And luckily, they listened to my advice and stopped doing the dumb stuff. And then I am now re-uploading as well. So that does help a lot. Hit that subscribe button over there. Make sure to watch those videos. Hit the like button over there. It does help a lot. Go over to Twitter as well. If you haven't taken that journey, click on it. Go to Twitter. Hit the follow button. If you don't have a Twitter account, create a Twitter account. Then hit follow. There you go. It's free. Why not? There you go. And then, of course, you can also check out my Discord. We have tons of stuff over there. All the latest news on Valheim, on 7 Days to Die, Fallout, and all of that channels right into my Discord, so you can find the latest news, the latest patch notes, and all of that stuff. You can also post your awesome builds. If you go in and read the rules and hit that green check mark, you can post your builds. Maybe you did amazing Valheim builds, Minecraft, doesn't matter what it is. If you're a builder like me and you want to show off your awesome build to my community, I love to see those. I absolutely do. So feel free to go in and throw it on the Discord. Feel free to go in there and introduce yourself. Say hi to everybody over there. Now, one last thing, of course, is my website, kismet.gg. Now, I've worked many hours on that website, hundreds and hundreds of hours, to make it super simple and easy for you guys to know all of my studio equipment. It's probably one of the #1 questions I've gotten over the last 6 years. Kismet, what computer do you have? What microphone do you have? What camera do you have? Well, I've gone above and beyond any other streamer, and I've given you every single thing, including the cabling, which I get questions about from time to time, up there as well. Which controllers am I using on my Switch? What am I using on my Xbox? Which Xbox do I have? How do I get a good microphone, which is the #1 thing you should get as a streamer? Good microphone, work on your audio. Make your audio as incredibly good as you possibly can, and video later on. Video is, get a cheap camera and a really nice microphone. That's what I suggest. And then add stuff to your studio as you need it. Don't just buy it because you want it, right? Don't just buy a mixer, a sound mixer, because you want a sound mixer. Buy it because you think it's actually going to improve the quality of your stream and actually pay for itself over the long period of time, right? I buy nothing that I don't feel like is going to get my return on my investment, or also known as ROI, right? A good accounting term for those who haven't learned that yet. You always want to get return on investment. One click, add them to my Amazon cart. You can actually help support the stream if you are going to buy some on Amazon anyway, because a lot of us are stuck inside. You can go and click that Amazon link. Remember, none of this stuff is required. You don't have to use affiliate links. You don't have to donate to my stream. You don't have to drop bits and all that stuff. I know it's tough times for everybody. I do not feel entitled like everybody needs to donate to my stream, but I appreciate those who do. And if you can take that little extra effort, that allows me to do just that many more giveaways, because I put every penny right back into the stream again to create moments of joy like we had today, because that was super fun. I don't know about you. I had lots of fun. For sure. I only wish I could have slept better, and then I could have had more time to work on my farms. But we'll come back to it tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I do stream Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to about this time, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then on Saturdays, 9 p.m. until we feel like stopping, which is usually about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, sometimes longer. I've actually gone for like 20 hours before late night on some of those days. But that's it for me, everybody. I'm going to press the button. I'm going to head out, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for more fun. Of course, more awesome things coming to the stream next week. More features, and hopefully more stream avatars being added to battle mode. All right, I'll be trying to get all that done this weekend, and I'll see you on Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everybody. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.